Hello on this evening of a Tuesday evening. It is November the 1st. Um, it's 8:19 on the dot. I'm here. I'll give some people some time to get in here. I didn't send out any notifications, so I'm just giving some people some time to get in and come by and listen for a little while. If you hear any snoring in the background, that's Zachary. He's sleeping. I didn't want to disturb his sleep, so I want to keep it at a minimum. Talk lightly. I'll just wait for people to come by because it was a lot that went on today. Dana Dane, hey Dana Dane, how are you on this Tuesday evening? It is. Listen, it's 8:20. Well, no, it's 8:19 now. It's still dark outside. It's still relatively early. Hey Tater, hey Susan, how y'all doing? Hi Brenda, how are you ladies? Thank you for joining this late night chat. Hi Janice, how are you? Hey Bronx, I missed you this morning. Yeah, I went live this morning. I went live for 2 hours this morning. Hey Sabrina, how are you? I went live this morning and that's why I'm here again because I felt like before I would go to bed, because I go to bed around 9, sometimes I just fall asleep around 11 and wake up around 5. I didn't want to go to bed with things on my mind or things that could have been resolved from misunderstandings. As the banner says, miscommunication leads to complications, and this is a fact. Hey Bronx, I just finished your live. Hey, hi Carolyn. Hi Coco Love. How you doing? Hi. Uh, there's 45 people in here. That's enough for me to get started. I don't need thousands of people to get started to say what I have to say because whoever is with me and they listen to me intently and they listen to me closely, you get I think part of where I'm coming from and part of what I was saying. So listen. Oh, okay. So let me just greet the chat that's coming in after Janice. Janice said hello. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, well, Janice is saying it again. Hi, Coco Love, Queen Mary, Lasagna, Gilda, Chocolate 47, Convos with Candace is in the building. You think I should drop the link, Candace? Thank you, Wendy, for becoming a new member. Wendy is a new member. Thank you. I appreciate your membership. Your membership help grows the channel. And I appreciate you just for giving me a chance and start to like give me a chance. Convos. Oh, definitely. No, I'm not gonna drop the link. Candace, like hell no. You were really misunderstood in my opinion. I think so too, Susan. Completely misunderstood. In more ways than one. I was just taken aback of how fast Fee, if you're listening, or whomever's listening on behalf of Fee, if she's listening and got a call saying, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, a few people were saying I need to reach out to Fee because if you two are friends, then you shouldn't, there shouldn't be no miscommunication between you two and clear up any misunderstandings that the both of you you or the other may have. And okay, I'm here. Um, let's get started. I feel like Fee definitely, and Fee, I'm gonna talk to you and you only. I went by your live. I heard you speaking for a brief moment. I turned off because what you were saying was not like I was like, what? You were saying I didn't think you were saying it in your regular tone voice in your regular style, but when I heard up to the part where you said that I put Miss Ross on a pedestal, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I turned it off. I was like, what? Susan Thomas, Sabrina, yeah, it is a big misunderstanding. Fear, I turned off the live after you said I put Roz on a pedestal. So if you heard my live, my commentary was not about you in particular. It was, I hit on everybody that I felt that needed to be like, I don't know. I was giving commentary. I didn't isolate you. I didn't like, single you out. I did none of that. If anything, Roz should be on my ass talking about who am I to tell her. All I said was Roz should have just fell back. She shouldn't interrupted your live when you was going to invite Kim up to your live. I felt like Roz should have just let you rock, right? And then I don't understand how me saying Roz came up in your live and she should have never came up in your live. Well, I didn't say never. I said she should have just fell back and let you rock. And I took a poll of the audience and said, was in your opinion, do you think Roz should have told Fee not to let Kim up on her chat? Okay, that's what I said. That's what I did. So I don't understand how me going from asking, telling Roz, taking an opinion and polling the audience, how I put Roz on a pedestal. A lot of people saying like you need to reach out to Fee because there is a misunderstanding between you two. I did not single you. I didn't single you out. I did not isolate you. I did not put commentary on your particular name. Right? Sharita was in the mix. Roz was in the mix. You were in the mix. Whomever talk about other kids were in the mix. All I said was talking about kids is low. And people asking me in the chat, oh, what would you do if it was your kid? And I said what I would do. I said that I would give it one warning. One warning is I said I would say F you and your child. That wasn't good enough for a lot of people. A lot of people would say, well, if it was your child, what would you do? I'm not here to call you out, Fee, because I want you to know I'm a real bitch behind the scenes, right? Like I am a real friend behind the scenes, right? So whether it's you or anybody else, nobody was allowed, and I never let anyone talk about you, talking about not a friend. You definitely don't know what's going on behind the scenes on my part. And you said a lot of things that, I guess that you just wanted to say. I want to ask you this question, Fee. Just listen for a second. If you were in my live this morning and you seen how the chat was going, Candace was on my panel, right? We was both speaking together. If you were in the chat, just riddle me this, Fee. Was anyone in my chat bashing you? Did anyone bash you in my chat? I look in your chat. I lost subscribers because of your commentary also, and that's okay. Right? I think it was a misunderstanding. You referenced her as being your friend several times, right? Me and Fee don't talk like that, right? So I want to know, where did I go wrong and what did I say wrong? Okay? What did I say wrong? Now, if you want to, I'm not going to go back into the archives. I have never pulled you to the front of the class about your commentary. I have never spoke on things that you have said that I found very inappropriate. All I said was, nobody should be talking about nobody children. I don't care who you are. Right? Why do I have to have the same sentiments? Why do I have to have the same sentiments? No, everybody keeps saying there's a misunderstanding. I'm clearing it up. Right? I'm speaking to Fee as a woman, as a woman, as a mother, as a human being, and I'm gonna throw in there as a Leo. Right? Why would I single you out based on commentary alone? What did I say that made you get on live to air out your grievances because you had a misunderstanding? Right? I'm not going to take back nothing I said at all, because I don't think I said anything that would like cause you to get on your live. You didn't have people bashing me, but they were bashing me. I seen the chat, I seen the comments, right? You said you're not here to bash me, but the comments were. That's okay. That's expected. You said that I put Roz on a pedestal. How so? Right? I compliment everybody. I compliment everyone. I don't take things the way other people take it. People expect me to say, "Oh my gosh, you shouldn't be," like they want me to sit there and pour my heart out and say what I should, like what other people's thinking. So because everyone say no, you shouldn't be talking about no one's health. You shouldn't be talking about no more kids. This is the gutter over here. This is what they do. Why would I like just single out anyone saying, oh no, you shouldn't be talking about, I covered this already, right? I don't take this shit personal when it comes to people airing out people dirty laundry. I don't do none of that shit that other people do. I don't post nobody kids. I don't post nobody pictures. Only person I post was Dragon. That's it. That's all. Right? And the thing about that is when I said, and misunderstandings happens all the time because you definitely took what I said wrong. If anything, I was on your side. If anything, I was laying it out on the line of what you probably didn't see. That's what it was. That's what I did. But for you, I didn't even care about anything else you said. But when you said that I put Miss Roz on a pedestal, it sounded like you was trying to say I'm kissing her ass. Right? I don't kiss nobody ass, and I think you know that. Because you said you wouldn't care if somebody talked about your kid. I wouldn't. If you're not going to pull up to my house and say that about my child, I don't care. They want a response, right? My mentality doesn't go there. If you're going to say something about my child, sit on it, right? Just be careful of what you say and how long you say it, right? Like let's not get it twisted because y'all so quick to respond to ignorant people talking about your kid. I'm not going to do that. That's expected. I see how people operate on the outside looking in. No, I'm not going to jump at every chance if someone talk about my child. I said what I said was going to happen. I said, if anybody say anything about my child, my first reply was going to be, fuck you and your child. How does that sound? Right? That's all I got to say. That's the first warning. Fuck you and your child. And I'm not going to respond anymore after that. If you continue to talk about my child, that feel like you're fucking threatening my child. That is all reason for me to go to the cops or take a flight. I'm not going to sit here every day, yell and scream about somebody talking about a baby that can't defend himself. Don't get it twisted. We are different. I respond different. Okay? Everybody have misunderstandings of what other people say, right? So when things don't go the way they want it to go, oh, now Bronx is not neutral. Fuck all that. If you don't think I'm neutral, you don't think I'm neutral. That's all well and good. I don't care. You perceive things the way you want to perceive them, spectators, right? I was like, damn, Fee, wow, you jumped that quickly to have commentary about me for something you misunderstood what I said. I didn't slay you. I didn't tear you down. I didn't say nothing because there have been times that you have said things that I'm like, I'm turning it off. I don't want to hear this. That were very inappropriate. So that probably like stood out to me when you said I put Roz on a pedestal. And when I was like going against the grain and calling Roz out for coming up to your live and telling you in front of hundreds of people not to let somebody up on your live when you drop the link 3 times. I think it's wrong for everybody to talk about anybody kids. And I'm not going to say who started it because I don't care who started it. It doesn't matter who started. If anybody started it, who's going to end it? Right? If somebody started it, who is going to end it? Where does it end? Talking about people, kids, right? I could take a hit plenty of times. That shit don't bother me or affect me. And you wasn't even the main character in the live this morning, Fee. I slayed that other hoe. That was like, I went in mostly on him, and I didn't go in on you at all. Right? I don't have to share the same sentiments everyone do. I don't sit there and agree with somebody or say, oh my gosh, you shouldn't talk about Fee Health. Oh my goodness, you shouldn't talk about Rod's Health. Oh my goodness, you shouldn't talk about Fee Child. Oh, I don't do that all the time. We know right from wrong. We know, we have common sense. So it's a fucking show just sitting back and watching all the lowlives talking about each other fucking kids in a disgusting way. Right? I just said, I rounded it up and said, listen, I don't think nobody should be talking about nobody kids, posting nobody kids. Ain't that much power in the world. Like, we have different outlooks on life, and they talking about, well, you say you were Fee friend. You tell me right now in this chat, what did I say wrong? Who going hard on your kids? She's hurt, and most matters would be. Mothers would be. No, I don't get hurt like that because I know what to expect of people. Right? I know what to expect of people. This is not the first time I witnessed somebody going in on other people's children. At all. We're not going to even get into the mechanics. We're not going to even get into the history. We're not going to go into the archives. Everybody, not everybody, not everyone, most, majority of people have said something about each other's children. Am I wrong, Jackie? Bolden? Who's going hard on your kids? She hurt. She's hurt. And most mothers would be. Nah, my baby is protected. Her baby is protected, right? You said your baby is covered in the blood of God. Then what they say would bounce off. Right? Should bounce off. What they say about your baby. That shit, you giving them power. That's power. A response, no response is power. I'm not responding to no fucking lowlife that talk about my child. Right? Because you're not going to come step to his mother at all. In any shape, form, or fashion. Anytime soon. If you think talking about a child is getting you brownie points, then go ahead and do it. Watch. Talk about my child. Talk about him. Talk about all of them. Okay? That's why y'all different, and she's expressing herself, and sometimes a lick is a lick. Listen, I don't know. You sitting up here, you come in defense of Fee. That's all well and good. That's okay. That's good. I'm not Fee. Fee is not me. Right? We're two different people. We are two different people. I'm not comparing myself to her. She's not comparing herself to me. I just wouldn't jump so fast to give someone a response about talking about my baby. My baby is good. My baby is good. My baby is good. Now, I will tell Fee this from a personal experience. Someone talk about your child that much and you that hurt and you that scared. I would be scared, and I would feel like my child's life is being put on the line, or my child is being threatened. At any means necessary, I will protect my child. Either I'm going to go get a police report, or I'm going to lure you to New York. Or better yet, act like I'm a crazy person and fucking hunt you down, stake you out, wait on you if I was affected like that, but I'm not that affected at all. Keisha, I'm sorry. I see, Candace, I see what you're saying. That's why I said it's a misunderstanding. Exactly, Jackie. Everybody reacts different. You can't tell no one how to react. That's true. No, I'm in defense of a mom. I'm not defending no moms. When every mom on here that talked about each other kids talked about each other kids. That's it. Okay. Keisha, I'm sorry, Bronx, if I caused you any harm in this, but I'm neutral and I feel everything you're saying. I was saying what I said because all the child is coming from the heart and not nobody's side. No, you didn't cause anything, Keisha. I think you was kind of respectful. I said kind of, you were respectful. Listen, I think the chat was a decent temperature. Nobody bash Fee in this chat. I would not have let anybody bash Fee in this chat. If any comments, I don't think Keisha, you bashed her or anybody else. But what I'm trying to say, Fee, is when you do a live and people follow your live, they following a host. And I don't care about that bashing, roasting shit, all that shit they was saying. I was like, yo, this is something that I definitely wouldn't even stoop down low to and even give it any legs or room to wiggle. I'm sorry. I was really taken aback when Fee said I put Roz on a pedestal. Everybody say that shit. I kiss Roz's ass. Oh yeah, and that's another thing, right? Talking about I put Roz on the pedestal. Roz came up to my channel. The chat was like, oh, look at Bronx. She in a daze because I greeted a woman politely. I'm fucking polite in real life. I got a reputation in my neighborhood with people of me being kind and me and my baby getting, just respect. Okay, I'm kind and polite in real life. I would treat Roz like that if she was right here in person. I would treat her like that if she was a homeless person. I would treat her like that if she was a stranger on the street. Remember when y'all was saying, oh, look at Bronx Girl in a daze? Because I was answering her questions with a simple fucking yes. What? I'm curious because you was talking about Treese kids karma. What the hell are you talking about? You sound like you don't know what you're talking about. You coming in here talking about Treese ain't got shit to do with this. Take your ass over back to Treese. Treese ain't got nothing to do with this at all. I don't know what the hell you talking about. I'm curious because you was talking about Treese kids karma. Oh, you talking about when I said what's Treese karma? When y'all used to say when Treese hoes say, oh, this is Rod's karma for talking about Treese. So when I used to say what is Treese karma for her son going and say that she allegedly assaulted him sexually, what's her karma? You're a psycho. The fuck you talking about? This is what I be talking about. Y'all want shit to be popping. I'm not down like that. I don't get down like that. I'm a real loyal person. You know what I mean? I don't know, Fee. I'm telling you. I turned your live off because when I heard you say I was putting Roz on a pedestal. Actually, I was not defending you. Right? Not defending you, but I wanted Roz to see that you don't have to jump up every time somebody do something. You can sit back and watch. It feels good to sit back and watch the show and stay out of the mess completely. Fuck you and your chat kisses, ass bitch. See, this is what I be talking about with these dumb assholes. Let me block this because I'm doing the blocking tonight. Fuck all that. I'm not sitting here sugarcoating shit to make nobody happy. I'm sorry, okay? I don't think I did anything wrong. I don't think I said anything wrong. I have said negative things about Sharita, not like in a harmful, bashful way, because I'm not going to bash her. I'm not going to fucking sit there and run her name through the ground. I'm not going to bash Roz. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bash Fee, run her name through the ground. I'm not going to do that. Okay? I don't know what the fuck people expect from me when I come up here and give my broadcast, give my commentary, which you want me to yell and scream like the other people do. Y'all don't get tired of hearing that shit? That's all I'm saying. Okay? Like I said, Fee, listen, I didn't call you out. That wasn't my intention. Everybody keeps saying we need to talk behind the scenes. I want to know what did I do wrong for you to come up here and say that, I was that's all I needed to hear to see how you feel about me. That I put Roz on a pedestal. Ain't no way in hell I could put anybody on a pedestal. Okay? Listen, ain't no way in the hell I could put anybody in a pedestal on a pedestal. That's not me. I compliment every woman. Right? And if you deserve it, I compliment you. Maybe y'all used to women bashing each other and tearing each other down because y'all want to put black women tearing each other down. Don't use black women as an excuse. It's women. I'm a woman before I'm black. I'm human before I'm black. I'm proud to be black. I don't deny it, but you're not going to hear me saying quite often, but I use it as an example. Oh, black woman, sit there. When I'm sitting there giving another black woman a compliment, it's a pedestal, or I'm in a daze, or I'm fanned out. That's how y'all fucking think. So you want me to think like that? I don't think like that. I'm not going to naturally say, oh, if Fee is fanned out by Roz. I would never. That's not the first thing that will come to my mind. Right? So today Candace was on my live. Listen, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it real. I'm not sugarcoating shit. I laid it out on the line. If anything, I would have lost supporters behind Roz, because her supporters, not just her supporters in particular, her supporters, who go hard for Roz, if they didn't really have a problem, they just answered the question honestly, like, yeah, you know what, she gave Fee good feedback, and Fee took it, da. I'm just saying different. I don't think you should have Roz should have came up to the live. I don't think Roz should have told Fee, and it's not that she controlled your panel. It's not about controlling your panel. It's about Roz falling back for a minute and watching the show and enjoying it. You had that advantage when Kim came up there. You dropped the link 3 times. She was waiting to come up to your live. She was going to come up to your live. Either way, you had an advantage. If Kim would have came up to your live, the first thing she would have said out her mouth would have been something nasty and rude. You had the advantage to drop her. You had the advantage to control her. Everybody talking about, oh, you want to see a shit show? No, I want to see 2 women go back and forth in an adult way, because all that cursing should cease and all that should go out the window when you go on somebody live in the panel. If you're a real bitch. Bronx, what's going on? My girl Fee, she spoke very softly and done with it. So what? I'm not. I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm here talking softly about it. So what? I don't understand. If I speak hard and she speaks soft, the message is getting through and it's getting clear. Right? I know people want me to follow up, and I am. Right? Don't come in here, trying to compare me and Feast, because that's not going to happen. That's not going to work. That's all I got to say. You know what I mean? Like what? Like I'm not. Nobody could like punk me. Nobody could like stop me from doing what I've got to do and saying what I got to say. I know a lot of people have a problem with me speaking the truth, my opinion from my perspective. I have not ever called Fee out on anything that I felt like she did was inappropriate. So people want to sit on their high horse and say that all kids is off limit. Okay, right. Let's go. Another thing, because if you're gonna unsubscribe from me, unsubscribe. I don't kiss nobody ass. I would never kiss nobody ass. That's not who I am. I would never beg no one for a subscription from anybody. That's not the type of bitch I am. That's not the type of bitch I would ever be. Me and Fee has different outlooks on things. Fee believe in God, I don't. Maybe that's why there's probably a lot of misunderstandings between us. There's a lot of things that she have said that I have set back, and I'm like, oh, okay, right. I'm listening to her because I like listening to her. But when she start going in about certain things, I log off. Like I log off from Roz, and like I log off because I don't even watch Latrice, so I wouldn't want to know or don't know what's going on with her, right? As far as the phone call, like I don't know, I didn't hear the live. I'm letting you know, I didn't hear all of it. I heard bits and pieces. I didn't hear all of it. Now, if Candace is my mod, right, Fee? Sometimes I think you jump out the window. You're very impulsive. You can be impulsive. You have done impulsive things. I'm impulsive. You know what I mean? I'm impulsive. So when you post that text between you and Kim, and when I said I was reading it, if I'm reading it on your community post and Candace is my mod, and just in case my name get caught up in some shit, because a lot of people like to do plays and shit, and I guess that's the word. Play is the word for like, oh, we all in this together, right? So when you posted the texts of you and Kim, I called Candace. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Because I didn't even read it. I saw her name. I scanned through it because I really don't read that shit that y'all post on your page because I don't care. It's too much for me to read. I don't care about what personal conversations you, and I'm not saying you particular, Fee, I'm just talking about anyone. I don't run and look. So when I seen Candace's name, I'm like, I wanted her to know just in case she didn't see. Isn't it okay for me to call Candace and be like, yo, Fee posted some text messages and I seen your name in it. What's going on? Right? What's the problem with that? Me calling my mod, and saying your name appears in some text, right? So let me just talk to you, Fee, and only you. So when you posted that text message so quickly, so impulsively, and spontaneously, you didn't think to like look at it and edit out anything you need to edit out? That's all I was saying, because I didn't want Candace to be blindsided at all. That's what I am, a real bitch, right? So as far as not talking about things that I have gone through with a dragon, I didn't need anybody to say anything. Everybody that came up here made absolutely assumptions. That's all they do is make assumptions. When I aired it out and cleared it out, everybody misunderstood that. So I don't think it's any different today at all, right? So I just felt like that was and I did say, and I did follow it up and say that Fee took the post down, to be clear, to be honest. I'm not in no he said, she said bullshit. Okay? I'm not in no he said, she said bullshit. Nobody could say I said this about somebody. If I talk about your commentary, talk about your comment. You better believe, Fee. Okay? You better believe, Fee. And I'm telling you this from the fucking heart, that I have checked bitches and niggas over you behind the scene. I have buried 2 of them 49 days apart. I've been through this mess, but as much as it hurt, if you react everything people say, you will be dead or in jail. The chat like messiness. It is. They do. Hey, Just Me, how you doing? Oh, Just Me is bad. Just Me. Emma, you are absolutely right. The chat. Listen, we can't blame everything on the chat. No, the chat don't lead me. The chat don't persuade me or listen, if someone come in the chat talking about fucking feet in a nasty, disgusting way, bitch, you're blocked. You're out of here, ho. If somebody come in the chat talking recklessly about Ross, bitch, you're blocked. You're out of here, ho. Somebody come in here talking about Latrice in a nasty, disgusting way, you out of here, ho. You was funny. I ain't gonna lie. But that's what I'm trying to let y'all know. Okay, Fee. I'm not going to even get into the logistics. I'm not going to even get into the shit that went in the past. Right? Because I could have ended a lot. Well, I did, But if you want to know how far I could go, that's just like, you don't know what go on behind the scenes at all. Hi, Charmel. How you doing? Thank you for coming by. And yeah, let's Emma. Stuff like this, when it comes in the chat, it like disarm me, because you don't know how to respond to that. And I'm not like experiencing the trauma or heartbreak that Emma went through, but I could only offer empathy and support, and give my condolences, and just wrap my loving arms around a mother that lost her children, right? So it's just certain things I'm not going to respond to. I'm not giving everybody, that would be a shit show. Arguing over a 7-year-old who don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. I know how to take the proper precautions if need be. That's all I'm saying. Bronx, you can't please everyone, just do you. That's true. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait. This is Janice. Man, I was trying to pin the chat, and then it's not letting me. Hey, Charmel, how are you? Hey, beautiful ladies, Mississippi is watching. Hey, Ari, how are you? I remember Ari. Bronx, you can't Please, everyone, just do you. That's true. The chat is everyone's enemy. We have a bunch of carriers pigeons causing drama. Listen, I'm not gonna let nobody come up here and if someone say like, oh, Fee was talking about you, I'm like, what did she say? I know how to decipher whether it's true or not. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm Fee. This is for you and only you. I am the least fucking person from a troublemaker. You can't catch my name in anybody bullshit. Anybody bullshit. People in your chat talking about they got information they gonna release on me because you said what you said. How think about that, Fee? Right? Think about that. Right? I was hurt that you said the things you said so fast when you said it in the time that you said it. Right? I'm just saying, Sharita, I'm not going to point the fingers at her. I'm not going to point the fingers at you. I'm not going to point the fingers at Roz. I'm not pointing the fingers about nobody. Everybody have their hand in it when it comes to talking about people in a nasty, disgusting, derogatory way. I got my 1,000 subscribers to fucking go down in the flames right now in front of me in real time. I wouldn't care. Okay? I wouldn't care if I lose all my subscribers because someone feel a certain way. I don't care. That's why I said, if I go live, Fee, you want to come up here? We talk on the phone, we could do that. But that's not was your first, that's not the first impression that you gave. The first thing you did was get on live or write a post and speak about what I said, a follow-up. And I didn't say nothing to, in any shape, form, or fashion, to hurt you. If anything, I should have lost supporters over Roz. You know, if anything, I should have lost supporters. I said reporters, supporters over Roz for questioning and making a poll about her in the audience, whether she should have fell back or not. Everybody was like, no, she did the right thing. She told Fee what she needed to hear. I just felt like that's just not the truth. Okay? Emma says, it's been a long road, but God, family, and counseling keep me grounded. Yes. And I apologize to Emma if I seem insensitive towards, your needs. I truly feel like, women that lose their children should be treated gently in this fashion, in this manner. That's all I'm saying. Okay? I'm not built in a way where people could just make me do something I don't want to do. I'm very, very stubborn. So you could speak about my child in the worst way. I'm not going to respond. That's what you want me to do. Okay. Thank you, Faye. Bronx girl, no disrespect intended. None ever. You don't disrespect. There's no disrespect. I just think that Fee was looking from empathy. During your live, I nominated you to call Sharita and let her know about how low she can go. Fee is my friend, right? Fee, I'm not going to point out your inappropriate commentary about what you have said. I feel like Fee say things. And she's not aware of what she say. The commentary that you have put out in regards to certain people, certain little people, could be harmful, hurtful, and traumatizing. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Hello, Faye. Bronx, I swear you are so on point. I'm so glad you picked up on this slick stuff, gaslighting at its finest, and addressed it so professionally. Keisha. Thank you, Keisha. In my opinion, Fee is going too hard for Roz. She needs to back off a little. These streets are vipers. If you can't handle it, stay out of the kitchen. It will never play dozens. It will never play dozens with anyone. That's true. I don't think Fee go that hard because I think she like veer off into her own thing, especially when it comes to Sharita and her going back and forth. There's no end in sight. All I'm saying is, listen, all I was saying is like, people was like, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do if they talk about your child? What would you do if they talk about your sickness? And I told y'all what I would do. I would told them to sit on it and spin it. All right. And I told you, if you talk about my child, all I'm going to say is fuck you and your child. That was like shocking to people, right? That's what you should say, right? What you going to sit back? What you going to, so someone say something about my baby Zachary, my baby, my 7-year-old baby, right? Someone say something out of the pocket about my baby, saying, oh, you know, Bronx girl this and her son is that. Like, what I'm supposed to, how I'm supposed to respond to fucking such stupidity? That's stupid. I just said it was stupid that people was calling Day Day school. She's not going to get suspended or thrown out the school. I said it was fucking stupid that people calling coaches trying to get kids kicked off the team based on their mother. That shit is not happening on the field. It's not happening on the field. Day Day, Sharita kids, Treese kids, Roz kids has nothing to do with these grown-ups at all. Those are the key players and whomever else. That's all I'm saying. You can't get, it's a waste of time to try to get a child that may have a future, because children are the future. Roz have grandkids. I don't know about Sharita. Roz have grandchildren. Rita have children. Fee have children. We all have children. Most of us, a majority of us, right? So I would not try to jeopardize a child's future for some bullshit, petty bullshit on YouTube. Okay, I will. I will. Did I drop the link? Here go Bill. Bill, how you doing, Bill? Why do you got that picture up of? It's okay. I dropped the link. I won't wait, because sometimes when someone calling up to the chat, I don't hear it ping. There you go. I don't know if, let me see. Not yet. She's not up here yet. I don't know if it's like Fort Knox, like Candace. If you go on Candace chat, it's like Fort Knox. You got to identify who you are. You got to, I'm like, God damn, Candace, how you set this up like this? So we'll give Fee some time to come up here. You know, so Bill said, but that's you. Fee 8-year-old is being talked about in the worst way. Fee is responding the way she want to, right? And I'm just saying, right. She's responding the way she want to respond, right? Let her respond, but I'm just saying I wouldn't respond. I wouldn't give it any credence. Hey, Fee.
Hey, Bronx girl.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Stopping by.
You welcome. I wasn't able to catch the whole live, but I have been on for about 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm here.
What's up? Let's talk. If that's what you want to do.
Well, of course, that's what I want to do, because that's why I hit your link. Because at the end of the day, I don't think anybody on this platform offended me as much as, well, I have been offended. Don't let me say that, but I expected you to be my friend like we have been. I expected you to understand at least where I was coming from, because we have spoke plenty of times, and I believe that you have an understanding a little bit about what type of person I am. But at the end of the day, like, I just the reason I told you to hit the drop the link is because I heard you say that you have heard me say things about people's children that would destroy them. I don't recall it, I don't recall saying things about people's children that would destroy them. I said today why I did what I did, as far as like with the girl and her sons and the coaches and the principals. I meant that. I think that everybody needs to hear the kind of.
Fee, I'm sorry. I got a
Can you
call.
hear me?
I can hear you now. I apologize.
It's okay. I feel like everybody needs to hear the type of platform that she is building over there and what it stands for. I believe that when she posted my son's picture when he was naked, I believe that's when I knew all gloves were off. I knew that she was gonna hit as low as she possibly could hit, and she has said and done the things that a normal person just don't do. But I just expected different out of you. I expected a different response. When Candace got on your platform, you both say that you are neutral, but I felt a different vibe coming from Candace than I did from you. I felt like there was things that you wanted to address about me, but you weren't willing to hit on other things when people were asking you in the comments, like, "Hey, how would you feel if it was your child?" Stuff like that. You were so defensive on the other end, as far as like you're not my friend. Now, I'm not saying you have to agree with everything that I say, because that's not a friend. But I do feel like if the shoe was on the other foot, then I can understand why you would want coaches and principals and things like that to see how this girl speaks on disabled children, speaks on premature babies, speaks on deceased people who has lost their child in such a violent manner, speaks on people with cancer, speaks on all kinds of illnesses. Like, I would think that other people, with rational mindsets, would think that other people need to hear how this girl is building her platform, because it's not normal. I don't care what nobody say. I haven't did anything malicious. I get on here and do commentary like everybody else. I haven't went on nobody's Facebook page looking up pictures, none of that stuff. None of it. So at the end of the day, I just thought that, you were being kind of one sided, first of all. And I know how I felt when I watched your video. Because, like I said, I just expected, I didn't like, you don't have to be on my side, but I expected you to remain neutral. It didn't feel like a neutral conversation to me. It sounded like, it sounded like you feel like I was the villain. Like, I'm trying to play innocent, and I'm not innocent. No, I'm not innocent. I never said that I was. So I felt that you were really being defensive when people would say, "Hey, did you not hear what she said about her daughter and her son?" Like things like that. Yes, this is YouTube and people talk. This is what we do. We talk. We run our mouth. But it's just certain things I'm not finna touch. I ain't never said nothing about nobody's deceased child. I've never spoke on nobody's health. I've never posted nobody's child's picture. I only posted that boy's information because I want people to be able to reach the coaches and the principals. And I'm going to keep on saying that, because they need to know who they have ready to represent their school. She think that her kids are being affected. She should have thought about it before she put all of this sick, ill stuff on a public platform. So I just thought that we were better than that. So that's when I decided to get on my page, and I decided to tell exactly how I felt about your live. And that's how I felt. And at the end of the day, nobody on this platform can say that I crossed them. If I fool with you, I fool with you. Period. And I would have never gotten on my platform if I felt anything about your commentary or anything that you had going on. If the shoe was on the other foot, it would not have been addressed the way that you addressed me today on your platform, because we're supposed to be friends. We're supposed to be better than that. And that's just what I thought. And I know that I'm not tripping, because I can accept Candace constructive criticism that she was giving. It was not one sided. It was not it was super duper neutral. But
I
I
disagree.
didn't feel
I
like
disagree,
that.
P. I disagree, because that commentary definitely wasn't in particular about you. It wasn't surrounding you. I think I put myself on the line today saying that Ross should have fell back from letting you fell back from your platform and let you decide and not influence you to have anybody on your platform. And as far as the children, I said, they say, what would you do if it was your kid? And I gave my honest, cold response. I said, if anybody feel the need to talk about my child, my response would be, fuck you and your child. That's it. That's all. I'm not following it up because I sit back and I think about a lot of shit. And if I feel like my son's life is in danger, I'm not going to keep going back and forth. I'm not going to get caught in a back and forth. I'm either going to go to the cops and tell them that this person, I feel like this person is threatening and want to hurt my child, or I'm going to stick it out and I'm going to appear when you least expect it. Okay. I'm not going back and forth with nobody. As far as Candace, I don't know what she said that was so different that you thought that I was not being rational. I just wouldn't even try to give it like any leg room. I'm just saying, that's all I was saying. Okay. And I also did say that everybody that has spoken about anybody's children and the lengths they're going to get dox people or put people on Front Street, bring them to the head of the class. I'm not doing none of that. That's all I was saying. All I was saying is that, listen, I'm not calling nobody coach. I'm not calling nobody job. I'm not calling Social Security. I'm not doing none of that. If they do it, they do it. Like someone do it, you follow it up.
That's not my MO either. This is my first time ever doing anything. I'm not no PI. I don't even know how to do a lot of things that people are out here doing. Only thing that I feel is that I feel like it's the appropriate thing for the coaches and stuff to know that this lady right here is representing their school, yelling their school loud and proud while saying these horrible things. But Nana up to, let me address this comment real quick. She said, if that picture of your son was so bad, why did you post it? Let me explain something to you, Nana up to, okay? See, this is what y'all don't understand. Y'all can talk about it so gracefully because it's not your child. Facebook my Facebook is it's not personal. It's open. It's not private. It's open, okay? My son is all up and through my Facebook. I'm not saying that the picture was a bad picture. That's my baby. No picture is a bad picture. I'm saying this whore don't have no business posting my son on her page and at the top of the page talking about my son's weight, intentionally going on my Facebook page looking for a picture of my son with no shirt on. She did that on purpose and posted that picture purposely and then put above the picture talking about my son's weight. So at the end of the day, it's not about the picture. It's about who hands the picture is in and why. Why is she finding it appropriate to post my son on there and talk about his weight and then go get a picture with no shirt on? And this is how I know I didn't start this bullshit, because I was on Miss Roz's live moderating her chat when that girl posted that picture of my baby. She was mad because of the conversations that were taking place in Miss Roz's chat. And she went over there and posted me, posted another supporter, started posting all this stuff on Miss Roz's son, all at one time. And she took it all down because I reported her page and Miss Roz struck her page. She took it all down. But that's the point. It's not about the picture. It's not about the picture. My baby right now is on Ashanti's page in 3 different community posts, y'all. 3 different community posts. Like, if it was y'all's kid, what would y'all do? This is why I said I'm about to fall the fuck back off of YouTube, because if it was y'all's kid, y'all would go about it the same way that I'm going about it. It's whatever at this point.
Fee.
Like, they need to stop trying to make right out of people wrongs. Ain't no right in that.
Fee. Sharita is on the other end of the line.
I don't want to talk to that hoe.
Listen, you already up here.
Bronx, I don't want to talk to Sharita. I don't want to talk to somebody who don't know how to have a normal conversation.
You want to have a normal conversation.
The first bitch I'm hanging up.
I understand that, boo.
Period.
All right. You got the floor.
I mean, you can let her up. Who am I?
There she go. Please, Sharita,
Hey, chat. Hey, Bronx, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Bronx, thank you for letting me come up.
You're welcome.
I just got a message to say that you was on live and that y'all was over discussing things and
Mhm.
you know whatever your live was about today.
Yes.
I want to make this perfectly clear. I didn't even hear your live. I didn't even
Okay.
go back to replay it. To be honest,
Okay.
I haven't listened to it. But
Okay.
at the end of the day, I want to say this. It's crazy how people can deflect from what they have done. Because let me tell you something, Bronx, and I'm gonna speak really, really, because I'm not gonna do any yelling and cursing. Today is a great day. So, anyways, my daughter's page is private. Her Facebook page is private. That's number one. Second of all, I don't care if it was posted in the sister circle from other people like Kamisha Tyler. The lady that you have on the panel asked for my daughter's pictures and posted it, trying to crop my daughter out, but my daughter was still on her page, on her community wall, as well as me, you know, and my hair pulled back in a ponytail. Because let me make this very clear. It was a gender reveal. So my daughter, no, it don't matter if my daughter is 20 years old, knocked up, let a man nut in her, like she said, and all of this kind of mess. Oh, but that's still my daughter. That's first and foremost. When they went live talking about the pictures that they were passing around, she was definitely in a chat laughing, born your Betty this, born your Betty that, all that good stuff. So at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, we can play the same games. I did not only posted her child, I posted the other grown adults, 25-year-old, the daughter that was going in, speaking about my children. Because in that live, Roz was talking about my son that's 15 years old and 17 and said about how they look, and they actually agreed and all that good. So it's funny how they don't never have the timelines correct. Because number one, I didn't post her son first. Why would I have a reason to post her child first? Okay, on my community wall when no reason. So I just automatically say, you know what? Let me just go pick on her and pick her children out the bunch. And let me just go find these pictures, you know, or whatever, and post these. That ain't how it went. See, when
No,
they
you
tell
just
stories,
said why you
it
posted
becomes
it. You posted it because Miss
no, that's not how
Roz was
I
over
posted
there
because I found
talking.
several pictures. Let me say this. I posted several pictures, the same ones that they posted with his uniforms on. I posted those pictures as well. Did you forget that? He had
But
full
what I'm
clothes
saying
on.
is,
So I did
stick
not
to the
pick
reason why you posted my baby
uh,
first. It was
to talk
because
about your
no, no,
child.
no. It
Hold
was
on, hold
because
on, hold
Miss
on.
Roz
To talk
was in
about
on
your
her
child.
platform talking, right? Not me. It was because she was, right?
No, 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 no.
Oh, okay.
I was seeing screen of you saying, show me the pictures. I want to see Born Your Betty's house. I want to see her man.
Oh yeah.
Hold on,
We've been
exactly. Hold
talking
on,
like that,
hold
but
on.
what do that have to do with posting my baby day?
Hold on, boo. Because I don't give a damn how old my children are. So you posted my daughter before you posted my son. So let's make it very
But
clear.
I
I
didn't
just
post
said
her.
that.
I don't
It
even
doesn't
remember
matter.
posting your
It
daughter.
doesn't
But I
matter.
know the first person
It
posted a
doesn't
picture
matter.
of a child was you. I know
I
that for a
don't
fact.
care.
I
You
know
posted
you
my
don't.
daughter. That's still my child.
Okay,
That's
but you
still my
posted my
daughter.
baby
And at
first
the end
with
of the
no
day,
shirt on.
let me
You
say this.
posted my
Hold
baby
on, your
first. I
son.
don't remember posting your daughter. I
All right.
remember posting you at the gender reveal, but I honestly don't remember posting your daughter.
Okay.
But
Yeah, you posted her.
if I
But
did, if I did, I didn't post her with no shirt on talking about this fat
okay.
ass girl right here.
All right. But at the end that's the thing. You can't tell people
Come
how to
on
clap
now.
back.
Yes, I can
You
because
no,
you know
no, you
it's a
can't
such thing
because you can't
about
tell people how to clap.
morals. You know,
You
like
can't.
who does
Hold
that
on.
type of
But
thing?
let me ask you a question, Bronx. I can't even see. Matter of fact, I can see the chat.
Okay, there you
If
go.
this person posted my family, including my dude from 1990s, okay, on her community wall. So you can't tell people how to clap back. You can't tell people how to respond. If you slap somebody, you're not gonna say slap me back. I'ma punch
And
your
that's
ass.
exactly what I'm saying. You posted my baby and you want to tell me I can't post your man? Like I didn't
Girl,
post
Right.
you
your
posted the
family first.
pictures first.
You're a liar. We was on Miss Roz's
Oh
chat
my
and she
God.
was talking about how the man had
Oh my
patches
God.
on his
I'm done,
pants.
y'all. See,
Yeah,
this is what
because
I'm saying. Y'all
don't lie on
timeline is
me.
off.
Do not
Y'all
lie
time.
on me.
But all right, well,
Do
let me
not
say this.
lie. You
All
are
right.
lying. I can break
Okay,
the
then.
timeline down. I know
All right.
exactly how it happened.
Okay. Well, let
I
me
posted
you know
that
what?
man. I didn't when we was on that live. Listen, when
Oh
we was
my
on that
God.
live, everybody was saying, "Let me see the pic. Let me see the pic." Even one
Man, this girl
particular
is
girl Can I get a
Why would I
sentence
have
out?
a
One
reason
at
Can
a
I
to
time,
post
please?
please.
your
Can I
pictures
get a
first?
sentence out? Can I
Sharita,
please
please
get a
go ahead,
sentence
Fia.
out?
Go ahead.
Go
Go
When
ahead.
ahead,
we
cause
were
wait a
on
minute.
Miss Roz's live, and she just said this. When we were on Miss Roz's live, Miss Roz was speaking on that man who she's with, and probably her kids. I don't know. I don't remember the live, but all I know is somebody in the
Oh, she
comments said
definitely spoke on my
she just
children.
posted. She just posted your son feed this girl and Roz's son. So I was like, what? So I went over to her community wall. I saw it with my own eyes. After that
Oh,
live is when I started receiving the pictures of her dude. That's when I posted it after she posted my baby on her page. We talking
um,
about a 7-year-old versus a grown
I
50, 60-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, she has posted my dad on her page. You talking about you can't tell nobody how to
oh
snap
my
back.
God,
You
you
post my
can't,
baby
you
and I
cannot.
post your dude and you mad. You post
First
my
of all,
baby and I
first
post
of
your
all,
dude and you're
Bronx,
mad.
let me say this, Bronx.
Mhm.
First of all, in that chat, okay, she already had it. She talking about 2 different lives. I made a post about her family more than once. Let's make it very clear. But when on that particular live, baby, she had already said, I got the pictures. I already had them on my community wall of her dude that was going around first. And she asked for him. I got the inbox saying that she literally asked for them. I said, that's what you want to do? I don't really give a damn about the time because I know what. Listen, I'm never gonna say, oh, let me go talk about Ross supporters because they came for me. Why would I just go randomly pick? She got 12,000, 13,000 subs, right? So at the mid of her 13,000, I'm just gonna pick random people to get on my page and talk about Bronx. Make it make sense. I picked those people because they were tagging me in the damn sister circle, posting my family and my pictures. Okay, it was my damn rebuttal. It was my response.
Mm. Wow.
Well, you feel how you feel. I feel how I feel.
All right then.
So what's up? I want the
So
coaches to know.
and then all this about what you, girl, you not listen. You know what I said? I wasn't gonna do that. I'm not. Listen, let me tell you this, Bronx. Again, my 15-year-old son is a minor. My 17-year-old son is a minor in the state of Texas. This is what I'm gonna say. This, and I'm gonna be very clear. Just because I have different ages of them being minors does not make them my babies. Does not make them my children. So if you don't like somebody posting your children, how the freak do you think I feel? Period, point blank. Ain't no way around it.
Probably
If you
how
don't
I
want it
felt
done,
when
you
you did it.
don't do it to nobody. It was never your fight. You jumped in this for no reason. You said, "Oh, you started this for no reason." I had nothing against you. You got over there and started clowning me. And my response, my
I
rebuttal was
didn't
to
clown
attack you
you. What
back.
I said was
All
that
right,
you were
but
wrong for trying to bust
right.
somebody out after you were their friend, trying to tell
Okay, first of
things
all,
that they
see,
told you in
you said
confidence.
you just said on your live
That's
earlier.
what I said.
All right, you said on your live earlier, you know, you don't really fool with females and da 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 da. But at the end of the day, the same woman that you're defending clearly got on her live many times and said, I will never bring this to social media. I talked to you behind the scenes. You were very vocal with me understanding. You even said she was a cold ass woman. But then you got on there and started attacking me
No,
on her
no.
live. Yes,
No,
you
no,
did.
no. What
And
I
listen, my
said
thing is,
was the
Brunch girl, my
conversation
thing
we
is
were
this.
having. You said what Miss Ross did to you, and you said you so
All
hurt.
right.
And I said that
Exactly.
was very cold of Miss Ross to do that. She should have
Yes.
definitely pulled you up behind the scenes and talked to you. You said, Fee, when I tried to talk to her behind the scenes, she told me, Sharita, we just gonna go this way. I'm gonna go
Um,
this way. And I said, well, Sharita, you can't fix every relationship. That's what I said. I said, but that was very cold for Miss Ross to
you
say that.
said that to me on the phone call? No, ma'am, you did not.
Yeah, and also you said yes,
All
what?
right. Okay, but anyway, I
Oh
promise you this
hell
because
no.
guess what? Roz did not even say nothing to me on the phone call about going our separate ways. That's a lie she told the platform. I'm not going to reiterate that conversation, but I want to say this. They are very wide open when they come to they selective hearing. Baby, she clearly said she wouldn't bring it to the platform. She chose to do it. They chose to piggyback, and in me retaliating was my response. I'm never gonna sit there and say, "Oh, let me just go dog Fee out. Let me just go dog this person out," until they came for me. Bronx, I appreciate you for allowing me to come on this platform and all that kind of good stuff. And I'm gonna just say this one more thing. I represent Sharita. I graduated in 1998. I graduated from W.W. Samuel High School. I don't represent Franklin. My kids represent where they attend to. That's it. That's all. I represent myself. My children represent themselves. Okay, that's it. That's all. I appreciate you, Brunch. I'm sorry, Brunch. Bronx, I appreciate you for allowing me the opportunity to come on here and all that good stuff. I thank you.
You're welcome.
All right,
thank you for coming. Fee, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Listen, y'all both was up here. I don't know why people in the chat, they like, oh, well, I'm not dropping nobody, right? Because if you hear and you replay your portion, you and Sharita sound like two kids bickering back and forth. And if you want,
that's why I just got quiet, because when you get to arguing with a fool, y'all both start sounding like fools. So I'm not gonna go back and forth with her, because I know exactly how it happened. Sharita's a deflector. Sharita's a liar. Sharita's a manipulator. Period. And I'm not gonna ever think any other way about her, because I know she has lied on me. So if she done lied on me, ain't no telling who else she done lied on. This girl done got on here and said that I had AIDS. So it's nothing to motherfucking talk about with Sharita, honestly. So that's why I just kept getting quiet, because when you talking to a fool, y'all both get to sounding like one. And I'm not no damn fool. I don't care what nobody say. I know exactly what happened.
Who is keep it 100? Like, keep it 100. Keep on, please. I don't know what y'all think, how y'all gonna think I'm gonna man the chat and man my live. Me and Fee, we got a different type of relationship. If Fee and me want to end the live, we talk, and I keep it 100 and 300, 3,000 with her behind the scenes, so I won't have to come forward and say what I have to say, because I'm not. What I won't do to you, Fee, is, and not do to you what I won't ever do to a person that I care about and love, is hurt them. People on my comments talking about reach out to Fee. She sound like a little bit. I know that you not like to the point where, like I did something so devastating to you. But I don't understand how you didn't see that I scolded everyone, and how you think I just isolated you and put you and singled you out amongst everybody. Did you not hear what I was saying about Trash Can? He's disgusting. I think I
did. But the main person that supports him is her. So I mean, if you're gonna talk about him, you talking about her too. She's a bum.
You can't say that, Fee. What I wanted to tell you is that I don't care who started it. Everybody is in it now.
And I don't either, Bronx. That's what I'm saying. It's not about that no more at this point. The shit is beyond who started it. Because at this point, you have to go back and watch the videos. Everybody can say, oh, she started it. Right. I can break the timeline down, so I know exactly how I felt when I seen my baby's picture on her platform. And I know good and damn well that that's how it started. But everybody can look at what they want to look at. It really doesn't matter to me. What I have seen in these YouTube streets is that people can see that the sky is blue, and if another person will tell them that it's purple, they'll believe it just because it's that person.
With me, Fee. You the sky was blue and you seen it was purple.
No, not really, because I feel like me and you could have had a conversation. Wait, let me answer Candace's question. Answer Candace's question. Candace, I do see it ending on my part, because it ain't no other way to nothing else that nobody can say or do to offend me or my children at this point. So it definitely has ended on my part. I'm not finna. Every time I get on here, I'm gonna try to be like this. I don't want to be upset. I don't want to cuss these hoes out, because at the end of the day, it just get worse and worse and worse. So yeah, it definitely has ended on my behalf. I know that, but I know some people have no self-control. They don't have anything else to do besides harass 8-year-olds. So I'm sure that I'll see my baby's picture plastered somewhere else. But no, on my end, it's over with. I want the principals. I want the coaches. I want all them. I don't want to get across to nobody on YouTube. I'm not apologizing for anything that I
Right.
said, because I said what I said when I
Right.
said it, and I meant that when I said it. And that's just what it is. But I am ending this whole little fake beef that has included my child all of a sudden. I'm ending it. People can say, "Oh, you posted her family first." No, the fuck I didn't. I posted her. You know what? I'm not even gonna keep saying that. I know exactly how it happened. But at the end of the day, a child versus an adult is two different things, okay? Children, you have to be very, very careful what you do on these platforms when you plastering people's kids all around these platforms, okay? I'm not no damn celebrity. I'm a normal human being. People don't have no reason to be attacking my damn child.
Right.
No reason.
I don't think anyone's child on any level should be attacked. Now, Fee, listen, I, I, I'm not. You said that I could have been a little bit more rational and that I sounded one sided. That's funny that you said that. I took that way personally because I felt like you took what I said like it was like targeted and geared towards you, like I was trying to like go after you. Never that, right? I have
Well,
course.
I can appreciate that coming from you, because I know if it was anything else, me coming up here, you would definitely say it, because this is the opportunity for us to basically, put out what we feel, how I felt about your life, how you felt about my life. So I can actually appreciate that, and I do believe that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And
yeah.
the
Cause
thing is, we're whether we have the same beliefs or not, we are both two rational human beings. So that's when it kind of blew me away today. It's like, wow, I didn't know Bronx felt like this. Like, I didn't know that this was where we was at.
but that's
It
crazy
blew me.
because I was talking to Roz, right? It's like that loyal friend that we may not talk every day, but and I may not agree. And I'm gonna let you know I don't agree with your commentary. I turn it off sometimes, like, cause I be shocked about some of the things that these people say, like especially with people with a level of intelligence that you have. I'd be shocked. I don't know if you do sometimes shock value. I'm not going to sit here and point out what I feel about what you do is wrong in front of a whole bunch of people. I could tell you that behind the scenes, and you could tell me what you want to say. We could talk freely. But what I'm saying is that probably hurt me, that you would think that I would single you out, right? Because the people in the chat was like, why are you talking like that? Why are you making fun of Rod's voice? I was singling Rod's out, to be honest. I was just saying, everybody talking about everybody kids, talking about calling coaches. I felt like that's just a waste of time, Fee. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's
Well,
going
you
to.
can feel that way, but I don't feel that way. I feel like, coaches, when you're dealing with a university, Bronx, and you're dealing with representing that university, like for instance, LGBTQ,
Right,
Black Lives Matter.
right,
People protest for these things,
right,
You can't be on a public platform getting on here talking about people health, cancer patients, kidney failure patients, talking about premature babies. He a ugly ass baby with tubes hanging out his throat. I feel like that needs to people who think that this woman is somebody who she's not need to hear these videos. They need to hear what type of person that they want to represent their school. I don't believe that it's a waste of time. I believe that this is what these social media platforms are set up for, like Twitter, things like that. When people want things to get out there, they have a way of letting other people hear it. That's what they do. They tweet it so that other people can hear it, bigger people can hear it, and I feel like the people who need to hear her talk like that are the coaches, are the principals, because I'm sure she's not just affecting, me by saying those things. Well, she's not affecting me, but she's not just throwing shots at me. She's throwing shots at millions of people when you're talking about somebody who just lost their child less than a year ago and he got his cat peeled back. Like when you get to saying stuff like that and then you want to say, oh, my kids represent Baylor University, my kids will be going to Baylor, just keep saying this as if you're representing this school. I believe, unless you're just a student. Now, if you're just a student going to the school, then go to whatever. But she know her kids have a bright future in football. She knows this. So why keep getting on here being so disgusting in your delivery? You can get on here and call me whatever you want to call me. She done said I had AIDS. Call me what you want to call me, okay? But then when you get on here and say things that shoot at other people, but y'all want to keep it in this sector, calling the coaches a waste of time, calling the principals a waste of time. No, I ain't calling nobody.
Right.
But we gonna tag people. We gonna let them hear her video. She put it out there. Why is it a big deal for the coach to hear if it's a right thing for her to be saying? If it's okay, if it can't penalize her, if it can't penalize her children, why is it a big deal for the coach to hear it? Be real. Anybody who y'all want to hear what I got to say, tag them. It's not going to offend me. It's not going to hurt my kids because I'm not on here talking disgusting about people. I get on here and do commentary like everybody else, but it's a limit. I don't care what nobody say. When you get to talking that bullshit and thinking that you can't be touched because you behind this screen, you just running your mouth. Okay, this is the way I'm going to touch you. I'm going to tag this coach of this and see if he want to hear this. If his mama got cancer, if he ever dealt with somebody who lost a child to gun violence, it ain't okay. It's not okay, but people want us to justify it and be okay with it because we're all Black women and we're supposed to be ignorant and we're supposed to accept those type of things. Hell no. You can post whatever you want to post about me. Keep posting my baby if that make you feel good. But when you get on here and say things like that and I'm able to tag somebody so that they can hear it, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do because you need to watch what you say. You want me to take your kids' future in consideration, but you're not even taking your kids' future in consideration. I don't know how that works.
But listen, I'm just telling you because you know what? Maybe we need to bond again because I felt like somewhere along the way, you probably, I don't know, whatever. All I'm saying is that, you making that attempt, going that far, I'm trying to let you know, Free, from my heart to yours, it's a waste of time. I'm telling you.
Well, that's and with all due respect, that's just your opinion. I feel like maybe it'll hit the right ears. Maybe it'll hit the right ears and it'll give her a wake up call. I ain't saying take the scholarship or whatever they got going on, but it'll hit the right ears and it'll give her a wake up call. Well, maybe I shouldn't be talking like this because I do have kids that have a bright future. You know what I'm saying?
It's not going to feed. I love you. I care about you. The people in the chat want to start shit. Let them, right? Let them.
Oh, I'm not even looking at the chat.
Right, okay. So I was going to read a comment, but I'm talking to you. That's not even who you are. You don't even have time for that bullshit.
They made me that way. I can agree with that.
That's not who you are, though. That's not who you are as a person. You just have a thought in your mind. You may want to act it out. By the time you get to that, want to act out that thought, you're not going to give up, but you're not going to want to go through it because it's going to be like it's stupid, it's petty, it's dumb, it's too much footwork, right? I just want to give you an example. That people. So Sharita got kids that's in football and everything. Football is real gritty. Do you watch football?
Hold on 1 second. Angie, bitch, is your mama on the transplant list?
Wait, who?
Don't worry about. Hold on, this is what I'm talking about. You hoes want more information from me than what I got on y'all. Don't worry about my fucking health. Have y'all ever heard of
who? So I can erase it. Who?
Angie Johnson. Like, call who you want to call, bitch. If I was on the transplant list, it's not what I'm doing on YouTube is not gonna affect nothing. Everything is solidified that I do. Just know that. YouTube, what I get on here and say is the same thing everybody else is doing, commentary. It can't affect nothing that I got going on in real life. And I need you to understand that, Angie. So is your mama on the transplant list? Don't worry about me. I need y'all to post y'all health records. Y'all worried about the wrong fucking thing. See, I fucked up when I got on here and told you hoes that I was a dialysis patient.
You didn't fuck up anything.
Yes, I did, because they used that shit against me as if I'm a weak ass individual when I was thrashing hoes with my tongue.
You didn't.
What's wrong with you, bitch?
Listen, You didn't do anything wrong. All you doing was being open and honest with your true and genuine supporters. You're gonna have people like this coming at you from all different angles. No, if you felt like, oh, you sharing your, like, you know, your health issues or health problems is wrong, it's not wrong. Okay, Fee? Listen, we two different Leos. I know you're a little bit more sensitive, and this is where I come in. Fuck them. That's what they're going to do, and that's all they got. That's what I'm saying. You are better than this, than to call somebody coaches, to give it that much fucking
I thought I was, but I wasn't until they said that my daughter sits on my son's face.
No,
Until they
don't
posted my baby.
listen.
You know, like,
Listen.
come on now. I thought I was too. And honestly, a person can't really say what
Why
they would
you
do.
telling Fee to drop down, though? This is what I'm talking about. Nobody is in control of anyone. Me and Fee is having a decent conversation. She don't have to pay attention to the comments. I'm talking to her. People going to say what they say. You know, Sharita was up here. They's like, oh, da-da-da-da. I don't like when people think they could tell someone how to run their live or tell the host or the guest to drop down because the conversation is not going in your direction. I feel like after today, whoever's not comfortable or don't like me, whether you like me or not, you supporting me and you don't support me no more, then take back your subscription. For real, for real. You know what I mean? What was this question, Bronx? But Bronx, you said at first you wasn't going to speak on two people, Roz and Sweet Tea. But why is it you're always speaking on Roz and not Sweet Tea? That's not true. I said that I would not go back and forth with Sweet Tea and Roz. Sweet Tea just recently did a video following up one of my lives, and she said what she said. People hear what they want to hear and see what they want to see. Okay? This is not personal for me. Roz is not kin to me. Okay? Sweet Tea is not kin to me. Fee is not kin to me. Candace is not kin to me. Okay? I respect all of them, all around the board. I was just pointing out something about Roz. I'm not scared to ask Roz a fucking question. I'm not scared to ask Roz or push her back into a corner respectfully. Why is it that Roz can't be questioned in a decent manner? You tell me what did I say to Roz that was so offensive? Did Roz get up here bickering, yelling, and screaming about me asking her a question about her not going on Feed Live? Sharon, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Okay, you don't give a fuck, but do you give a fuck? Right? Y'all gonna either take your subscription or you're gonna, I don't know. It doesn't matter at this point. I don't take this shit personally. Okay, when people say that I have a cold heart, and I tell you I have a cold heart when it pertains to YouTube, I am dead ass serious. Okay, Fee, and that's the first thing people say. If you're not saying what they want you to say, because none of y'all are paying me in this chat to sit there and butter Fee up. Nobody is paying me in this chat to sit there and go against Fee. Nobody's paying me in this chat to butter Sharita up or go against her. I'm not going against Sharita. I'm not buttering her up. I'm not going against Fee, and I'm not buttering her up. Okay, whether people understand where I'm coming from or not, my focus, my attention is on Fee. I don't care about what nobody say. All I'm saying to you, Fee, it's not worth it. It's not going to go nowhere. It's a waste of time. You're not going to get very far because there are people that's worse than Sharita, you know, that have killed other fucking kids so they could have an opportunity to get on a team. That's what I'm saying to you, Sharita. I mean, excuse me. Sorry. Fee. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a waste of time. I just think you should let it ride the wave. You know, Sharita would tire herself out. You would tire yourself out. Like I felt like Sharita would tire herself out. Roz would tire themselves out about talking about the same shit over and over and over again. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I don't take none of this shit personally. People hear what they want to hear. I've criticized Roz about her treatment of her commentary of Latrice. You feel me? None of y'all in this chat could tell me what to do and how to do it, who to speak about and how to speak about. I don't go home with Sharita. I don't go home with Fee. I don't go home with Roz. I don't go home with none of them. But I'm just telling Fee, it's a waste of time. When Sharita say what she say, and when there have been parents on the news that have killed children or beat up children so they children can have a position on a football field. Football is very gritty, it's very competitive, it's very dangerous. I just feel like it's a bit waste of time calling somebody Wait, Bronx, you are so wrong. When one-sided with Sharita, you allowed her to run. No, that's what y'all. Wait. My dad, if you want me, you listen. You could come back up anytime you want to. You are here, okay? Oops, let me see. You are here. All I'm saying is, I'm not siding with anything. I'm trying to state the facts, right? Anybody that know about sports, anybody that know about how parents go through the lymph to get their kids on a team. So y'all calling Sharita's kids coaches saying Sharita have said some nasty things is not going to change anything at all anytime soon. Okay, you want to, Sharita have said some nasty things. Ross have said some nasty things. Fee have said some nasty things. Everyone has said some nasty things because I heard it with my own ears. Okay, I heard it with my own ears. Did I drop the link? I thought I dropped the link. Did I? I don't know. I'm sorry, Fee. I thought I dropped the link. Let me do it again. That's all I'm saying. That's just crazy that y'all talking about when I listen, it's a lot of funny comments in the chat that I'm not going to read because I don't feel like laughing today. You know what I mean? I just want Fee to know it's just a waste of time. Why I'm screaming, I could scream because I want to. If you don't want to hear me screaming, step the fuck off. How about that? If y'all don't want to hear anything I'm saying, you have anything against what I'm saying, and you're not in favor of what I'm saying, you want me to be nasty, I could get nasty. Step the fuck off. That's as simple as that. Step the fuck off. Okay? Yeah. Football is the worst. Baseball is the worst. I used to take Zach, my oldest son, out to baseball, and those parents are fucking dangerous. So you mean to tell me that you think calling a coach is going to change anything that was done off the field? That's all I was trying to say to Fee. You know what I mean? I'm not playing with y'all. Why are you only speaking to Fee? Why didn't you tell Sharita it's a waste of time calling people? Because Fee came up here to settle any differences that we may have had. Right? She's saying that I'm telling her as a friend and coming from the heart, it's a waste of time. She's hurt because, people have spoke ugly about her son, but to go that length to try to bring something to someone's attention is a waste of time to me. Okay. And it's not a waste of time with our help. Go ahead, keep it 100. You think you're going to make, you think you're going to make a goal? You think you're going to accomplish your goal? You think by calling a coach? Do you think by calling a coach that you're going to get that child life, his future put in danger? You think you got that power to do that? You think you have that power to do it? I personally think all kids should be left out of the adult beef. Both sides have been wrong. How many times do I got to say that both sides are wrong? Tell me, what did I say that anyone have misunderstood what I said about people talking about kids? When I say, oh, it's wrong, then y'all come back and be like, oh, Sharita started it, oh, Fee started it, or Rod started, or Tree started. What the hell are y'all talking about? You know what I mean? Okay? Sharita is taking over Bronx X. So what? Let her take over. Let her Fee work it out. Let her take over. So what? Anything that you're not happy with in this live, you are free to move on. Okay? No, get the fuck out my live, D. Shelton. Don't come in here with that stupid shit. You control nobody over here. Okay, dummy? Who the fuck you think you're talking to? I seen your stupid ass comment on my page, and I'm like, what is she talking about? Half of the shit y'all put in my comments, the one that's offhand, don't have no substance, that don't mean anything, that has no type of clarity. I'm like, this is another dumbass hoe. Okay? No, D is talking about me. That's who she's talking about. Right? Y'all think y'all could come over here and control me and tell me what to do and how to do it? I'm a nasty bitch. Like, if you're not happy on the way this live is going or the way it's going in your favor, step off. I think it's nasty that everybody is talking about everybody's kids. I think it's nasty when people sit there and talk about children, deceased children. I think it's crazy when people sit there and talk about people living children. How does that make sense? How is that the first person you think of to talk about when you want to go and roast somebody? That's what I'm saying. Okay. What you mean? You talking about me? She's behind on the live, right? I have one thing to say before I go. You and Legend made the bet. Oh my. I was thinking about you, Just Me. I was like, why did Just Me tell Just Me? Listen, let me not pin that comment. You got me on that comment, Just Me. Okay. No, she's talking about BYB. She's behind on the live. I don't know how she's behind on the live. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you that she's not. I'm sorry, Bill. I'm gonna tell you that she's not. She left a comment right on my page, and it wasn't like adding up to what the live was saying. I'm just saying I did that live. You know, I love Fee. I'm gonna talk to Fee behind the scenes. I want to tell Fee that where my opinions came from of, you know, people talking about each other children. You know, so and here we go, Bill. She was in my live. You know, she was sitting there, going against Sharita. So she's talking to me. You know, so that's all I'm saying. She rewinded the live. Oh, she did. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm crazy when. Y'all know I'm crazy. Because why would she see? There is no delay in the live. Why would she rewind the live and then comment? You can't do that. You have to listen in real time. If you want to rewind or fast forward through the live, do it on the replay. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Why are you? See, I don't know. D. Shelton, don't have the people fooled now. I love Fee. You know what I mean? And, you know, I could put shit out on the line. Fee, baby. I told anybody that was behind the scenes, if you do another video on Fee, I'm going to go after you. Right? I was questioned, why would you go after me? I want you to go after her. Nah. And I'll talk to you about that in our time. I'm just saying, I am loyal to my friends. Even though me and Danya wasn't talking, Danya know the most personal shit about me. Right? We talk every day, every morning. We were friends. I just felt like maybe I'm very not paranoid, but maybe I don't see the things other people see. I felt like if it's a sense of betrayal, I don't know how to handle that. You know? I don't know how to handle that. Betrayal. An ounce of it. Slightly. You know what I mean? I don't say nothing. I like bringing up Roz's commentary because I feel like Roz is logical. I feel like Roz is think with her mind rather than her heart in most cases. You know, of course, if you're talking about her deceased baby, of course she's going to come to the rescue. You know, Bronx, call out Rita. You seem to come for Roz and Fee. Pull Rita up, tag her. What do you mean? Didn't I tell her in her live? She said she didn't hear my live. She didn't replay it. That's okay. I said she was wrong. I said it was disgusting and pitiful of her to talk about Roz's deceased son. What more do y'all want me to say? I'm not going to go there where they go with her. I'm not going to do that. Sharita has done nothing to me for me to jump up and call her out her name. I got my point across, right? It's just okay, here we go. We could it's just a mess. I think most of the foolery comes from the chat. It is right to call. Is it right to call anyone homeschool, job, bank, family? No, it's not. Or is it just a waste of time? It is a waste of time. I personally wouldn't take it serious. I believe that's what you're going to say. Yeah, it's not okay to agree with everything your friends do. That's true. That's true. That is so true. It's not all right to agree with everything your friends do. But I got my friends back, and a lot of people don't have my back. Now she don't want to talk. She's a coward. Oh gosh, y'all are so. I don't know who's a coward. A lot of folks on here have disgusting delivery and commentary. Not one person should be singled out. And I didn't do Chocolate 47. Do you think I singled out anybody in the live? Because I don't think I did. Right? I don't think I did, and I won't ever do that. You know. I wouldn't ever single anyone out, not the people that I'm close to, right? I'm just saying. You know, a lot of people take a lot of personal things personal. I'm not going to take anything personal on this live. When I was put on the forefront and I explained a little itty bitty part of what was going on behind the scenes, I just said I was friends with someone. Everyone assumed the worst. They was making shit up, talking about we feel sorry for you. He should have never did it. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? I didn't put out nothing to say you should feel sorry for me, make me the victim, and no, make him the victim and make me the bad guy. See what I'm saying? Y'all misconstrued a lot of things that's going on. Like my fee, she misunderstood what I was saying. Like I don't think I said anything wrong at all. I was just saying everybody have their hand in it. I'm not trying to pinpoint who started it or where it came from. I was just trying to tell Fee it doesn't make sense for you to go after this woman's children future. You know, your baby is resilient. He will spring back from this. He don't even know what's going on. He won't ever know what's going on because you're not going to tell him. That's all I'm saying. You know, the only people that I could say stand on their own is Roz's children because they're older. They've defended themselves very well. You know, but a baby, a deceased child, any minor children, all minor children should be off limits. Everyone. Latrice kids too. Latrice kids should be off limits. That's all I got to say about that. And I mean what I say. How Dave Bronx is anything about Rita Kids bumper. Right? What? What? You got to write that again, Island Girl. What that say? How... I don't know. Sharita has not only affected Roz, but she has triggered all the supporters out here that have lost a child. That is why we walked. You know, okay. I'm gonna end the live in a little bit. Just sad as woman. Here goes Sharita. Hey Sharita. Just sad as woman.
So I just heard the comment that you read about Sharita triggering some of the people or whatever. Let me turn this other phone down so we don't get an echo.
Okay.
Let me go. I saw, if you don't mind, can I read Good Time Coming real quick and then I'm a piggyback off of that.
Go ahead.
Good Time say, so when Ross talked about Treese, deceased baby, Tanya's deceased baby, Coco's deceased mother, and talked about Miss Cynthia Carver's husband potentially having dementia, so that wasn't a problem. Okay, so I want to say that too, because I hear you and I'm listening and I agree with you, and it is sad that, you know, a lot of my comment be like, okay, I'm gonna hit where I know it hurt, you know, because that's what people do. You know, we want to hear where it's gonna sting you at, but at the end of the day, it's what people is saying is, it's very sad that these people can deflect from what this lady has done so many times to other people. But when it's done to her, because she has a deceased son now, it's a problem. She even said that she would dig somebody's deceased baby up and rebury them. Okay? So that's the same lady that said, oh, we walked away from Sharita because she talked about people health. Listen, and I'm going to say this with my chest stuck out. Everybody in this world is going to encounter a sickness. Sharita is not off limits. What my thing is when you are dealing with an issue and you can get on YouTube and attack somebody and you know you have an issue or whatever. That was my whole point of even bringing her medical condition up in the beginning. I said, how dare you try to come attack me when you should be worried about your situation? Period, point blank. I'm not going to verbatimly speak on what I said, but that's what I said. When she clapped back, and I'm like, girl, you need to go be figuring out this, and it, you know, whatever. See, that's what I don't understand about these people. Selective hearing.
Period. Oh, here we go. Kissed by the Sunset. Ross also apologized about talking about people deceased
family members.
You never did.
But it happened. It happened. And I have too. I've done the same thing. It happened. Miss Kiss by the Moon, because that's my point I'm trying to say, Bronx. Everybody has done it. It don't matter if she offered an apology or not. When she said it and when she done it, she still affected people that has lost babies, and they babies were this. She still spoke it. So just like I've got on my platform and not publicly apologize. I'm sorry for yelling. I don't know, y'all. I just talk loud. I'm not trying to be screaming.
It's
I just
okay.
got a voice that carry. But
It's
at the end of
okay.
the day,
You
I have
good.
got on my platform and I have publicly apologized to certain people about certain things that I have said about them. So it's the same thing. That's the thing that people don't understand. Ain't nobody perfect. We are all human. You can choose to move on and not never follow me. I don't give a doggone.
Right.
I don't care. But
Mm.
at the end of the day is y'all are talking about what somebody else not doing when they have done it several times.
Mm. Well, in
You
that
know?
aspect, because I did talk about it, I did touch on it about. I just listen. Rod's son passed under the age of 30. He wasn't even 30 yet, right? So when people was in the chat talking about Roz was talking about Latrice's dead baby and Tanya's dead baby, I want the chat to think about one thing, and you don't even have to think about it. Or Sharita, don't even answer.
I
What
only apologize because who fell out? Who did I fall out with and I apologize to? Anyway,
who will be more affected? Roz carrying a baby full term, delivering it, raising the baby until death, right? Or a person that lost the baby, a fetus that's not human.
hold on, Bronx. Hold on. No. People babies lived for months. And
Who
even if
baby
I
lived for
can
months that Roz talked about, Rita?
Tanya baby lived for months. That baby lived for months.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about Latrice. That
Okay.
was just one person that I named.
Okay.
And even if I carry my baby, people actually go through things when they
They do.
lose a child,
They
when they
do.
deliver a baby the first day.
Right.
My baby was hooked up on a machine when I had my baby, and I thought he was gonna pass. So all that, oh, my baby was born. I don't give a doggone. Everybody go through something. But what I'm saying is, I really want deceased babies or deceased babies. But what I'm saying is, Tonya carried her baby. She had her baby, and it lived for months. That's just trees. She
Mm-hmm.
still spoke about digging that baby up and reburying that baby. It
Mm-hmm.
don't matter if she was triggered. It still was spoken out of her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter if I was triggered to talk about Miss Cynthia Carver. At the end of the day, I still had to ask her to forgive me. Her mom ain't even deceased, but I spoke about her mom.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I have been hearing everybody
And
for
you know what? And I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I want to know this. How was Treese triggered, even though her baby was just born?
mm-hmm.
How was she triggered by Rod to speak on her deceased baby? And did she ever apologize to Treese about speaking on her deceased baby? Because Treese spoke on her. So I'm just saying, like, y'all, it doesn't it don't add up. Nothing adds up. Everybody has spoke about something that we shouldn't have never spoke about. Period. Point blank.
Right.
At the end of the day, like you said a while ago, somebody got to get tired. Somebody got to get tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I ain't dealing with it. I
Okay.
promise. I'm like so over it. Since
Okay.
then they go on and say, oh, now she tired because we gonna call her. Listen, I don't give a damn about y'all calling no coaches. I've been tired. Before me and Rod stopped talking, I told her I was tired of going back and forth. I said, girl, this over with. So don't let up basket. I still got to take responsibility because I'm grown. So she ain't putting no battery in my back. But I've been tired. See, one thing about me, if somebody said something about Roz and it ain't true, even if we was beefing, I'll be like, nah, y'all, she didn't say that. She ain't say that. But I guarantee you, she ain't gonna tell you, I've been said I was done with all this 2 months ago. I'm like, girl, I'm tired of this. I don't even want to do this no more. This shit draining,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever the case, because it's going too far. And I've been said that. So it ain't just because somebody want to reach out to some coaches, some
Mm-hmm.
principals, because
Mm-hmm.
I don't go to that school and I can care less.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it because of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it because of for me. And this is the thing. Even a young person, because I'm not gonna call her a whore or a bitch like she done me, but even her ugly ass, that was up here, she claimed she was done with this. Okay, going back and forth with her, the man lost his life next to her in that bed. You said, I don't know what God trying to tell me. And you continued on with the drama the very next day, even when I wasn't even bothering her. So all this, I can't, it don't matter, like you said, it don't matter who came for who first. It was done and it happened. She can do whatever she gonna do. I ain't got time for it.
All right. So keep 100. Like Bronx, you scared to question her about what? If someone's sitting up here and they on a platform and they stating and they making statements and they giving a rebuttal, what you want me to say to Sharita? Sharita just said she was going to end it. What Sharita want to say? She had her hand in it too. She did say that. She said she tired of it. Everyone had their hand in it. What you want me to say to Sharita? What you want me to go back into time and ask her? Okay, so did you post a picture of Fee's baby naked?
He wasn't naked. He was sitting on the beach in some shorts. He just didn't have a shirt. He didn't have a blouse on. I posted her son sitting on the beach. That was on a public platform. It was on and I posted several pictures, not just that one. She purposely picked that picture. No, I picked several pictures, even the one we had those pants cuffed up. Yeah, I picked several.
So let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question, Rita?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you being here. Did you post that picture deliberately because he didn't have a shirt on? It's okay.
I posted that picture because I wanted to. I scolded on him. I posted it because I'm like, okay, here we go. My son had wide hips. My son looked like he birthed children. My son looked like he built like a woman. My son got titties. That's the one that. Oh, okay. My clap back. Oh, let's post your son with the honey bun. I did.
Fee said you found that baby to mock. That's what she just said, Fee. She admitted it, right? Are you admitting it that you found it to mock her baby weight? That's what
absolutely.
Okay. There you go. I just asked her, did she post the baby picture deliberately because he didn't have, I didn't want to say mock, but Fee is here to defend her baby. Sharita confirmed and she just said absolutely.
Yeah, I know you said that, and that's why I came for your black ass eyes. I know you the one that said my son look like he birthed children, and then that's why I came for your ugly ass kids and your daughter with them thick ass goggles. That's why.
Wait. Roz is in the chat.
Oh, yeah, her ugly ass in the chat looking like a damn raccoon. But go ahead, I'm sorry. God.
But I'm saying, like, let me ask you a question, Sharita, because it's just me and you, and I feel like we could talk. So when you and Roz separated,
oh my bad, I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry.
That's okay. When you and Roz separated, did you have any animosity against her?
Say that again.
When you and Roz went your separate ways, right? Because people are saying that, oh, you are. This is what they're saying. Like when you and Roz separated, y'all went your separate ways. They saying that you were disgruntled and you
had. Let me tell you about what happened. That's what I don't understand. Why these people, they are deflectors. They act like they don't remember anything. Sister Cantaloupe went live. Okay, when she went live. And I didn't even know she was live. I got in a chat. When I got in her chat before the big blow up, because it wasn't no, you go your way, I go your way on no phone call. So what Fee said on that line a while ago, we didn't have that conversation about you just go your way and I go my way. No, if that was the case, I wouldn't have been in her chat. So when she went live, I believe it was like maybe like the next day or something like that. When Roz went live, she clearly already was pumped up. She was like, and let me say this. Let me say I got a few. She was on Facebook first. Before she came to YouTube, she went live on Facebook and she said, I got a few bitches that I need to chin check. So I'm like, okay, I didn't think that had anything to do with me. When she went live on YouTube, I happened to be one of the bitches that she needed to chin check. So she came out the gate. Okay, of me not even knowing what the freak was going on. It caught me off guard, to be honest. So when she did that live, calling me out like, because Sharita, I want to know, did you say this about me? Was you referring to me when you said this? And when I'm like, what are you talking about? Because if I said anything, I definitely wasn't talking about you. Well, let me ask my chat. I say, wait, let me go back and look and see what you're talking about. And then I can answer you. I can't give you a yes, no, a maybe, or no, because I didn't know what she was talking about. So I said, let me go back and watch this live that you say I said this on my live, and now I come back. Oh, no free promotions over here. John, bring me your phone. I'm finna go off. You wanna argue? I'm like, what? You just read my comment all wrong. And that's how I started. So I'm like, well, you still trying to come at me and attack me, and I wasn't even on it. So then I'm like, you want to argue. So I'm like, okay, game on. That is how it went.
So that's when you and Raj started after, because I heard the live and I think
Yeah.
you think that was a misunderstanding?
Like, what is she talking about?
I don't know, because people are saying that they have been saying that you are disgruntled and you upset that Ross.
Baby, ain't nobody mad about a damn thing. And what made me angry is when she posted my telephone number and tried to deflect like she didn't know. She put my number on her community wall. That's when I'm like, oh, bitch, I'm finna come for you. Okay? And that's when the attack started. Because ain't nobody gonna tell me that this lady that claimed to be so smart that just gonna post anything. And I don't give a damn time about it's a yes or no. Bitch, no, it was a wait and see. Let me see what the fuck you talking about. Let me see what you talking about. If you ask me a question, Bronx, and I don't even know what the hell you talking about, how can I even answer yes or no?
Right. I'm
serious. How can I? Does that mean if I answer?
There we go. There go. Because I'm not even worried about the chat telling me how I should run my platform. Sharita's here. She's a guest. So if she's talking. Roz said, no, she insinuated that I was untrustworthy and that's where it went bad. She said you insinuated. I remember that live.
In my live that I was speaking about her. Just like she assumed a lot of things that I had to call Roz about, even when Roz would get off line about other people. I know she's not going to be honest. Let's be honest tonight, Roz. Let's see if you can do that. How many times did I call you many a times and say, Roz, that's not what these people meant. That's not what happened. That's not how it was said, Roz. Oh, girl, because I'd be like, huh? So when she did that, it's just like, that's how you do. You will insinuate things when it didn't happen and when it wasn't about her. I have called her several times when she have got off live and be like, well, girl, I'm like, baby, you be so far back and behind on your chat. Baby, them people wasn't even talking about that when you said that.
Wait, so are you, so you saying, and I'm going to ask you right here, Roz was wrong to think that she thought you were saying that she was untrustworthy?
Yes.
Okay, so you wasn't like referring to her at any moment.
All. At that point, we hadn't even fell
out. So I don't know, because at that, so you think
Roz I use myself for clout. Roz can't give me no clout. I use myself for clout.
And, no, but baby, you can't say that, Sharita.
No. I'm going to say that. First of all, Treese got 1.4 million, 3 million when she called my name out. People already knew about Sharita before I even had a platform. Before I even came to Rise Live, I was already on Keisha's platform. When I started my platform, people had already wanted me and waited on me to start my platform months later. Let's get it understood. And the people that was following her definitely came from Treese. When they saw me come live, they said, girl, we've been following you since you was at Tree's house. So it is what it is.
But
she can't give me no credit, baby.
Sharita, all I'm saying is Roz was like, and I'm telling you from what I seen, and it's okay. Like, listen, if people saying you got clout, you got the clout. You got it. You got close to you got close over 5K subscribers, so that's good, right? That's a good thing.
Absolutely.
But what I'm trying to tell you,
and I can say this, even after we split up, I still got 5K.
Okay, plus. Exactly.
So guess what? Guess what? That means because I hold my own shit down.
But it's okay. Roz do give people clout. I'm telling you, you gave me and she gave me traction on this page.
Girl, how nobody wouldn't have known me for you, honey, when Treese clearly, baby, listen. Keisha them had way more followers than her. That's number one. All right. Diamond was popping on Facebook. That's number two. I was already on their platforms. I was already talking to people before I even had a platform. When I started being a moderator in her group, people was already waiting on me, asking me to start my own stuff in group way before her.
But Sharita, listen to this. Just listen to this for a second. I'm gonna tell you how it went.
Absolutely. Coco
Do you
entry.
know? Do
Matter
you
of fact,
know?
I'm
Do
gonna say
you?
that.
Huh?
Even Coco even called my name. So I'm gonna say all of them gave me credit.
No,
I'm here because of
you
every last
can't.
one of
You
them.
can't say that. You know.
Oh
Let
yes,
me.
I can. Oh,
You know,
Coco called my name in channel many a times. Oh yes, ma'am. I was on
Sharita.
Coco Live before I even knew Roz.
Sharita, listen to this. Right? Listen. Roz said, told everybody in her chat, whoever, whatever, how she said it. She's like, go follow Sharita Page. Do you
Thank
know?
you.
You
She
are.
did that.
Do you know that you the only person on this sector that gained over 1K of followers in one night without a video?
You know why? You know why, Bronx?
Don't.
Again. No. Listen. Are you listening to what
I'm
I'm saying?
listening. I'm
No, but listen,
listening.
check this out. Check this out, Bronx.
I'm listening.
Again, before I got a platform, before I got a page, I was already in the group as an administrator. They had already asked me to do this months before. So when I got the pay, they was already waiting on it. I had already built a relationship with these people inside the group. So what I'm saying is I had already established who I was before I created my platform.
So you
Now,
want
this
to
is the
sit
thing.
here right now, Sharita, and say that when Roz said, go follow Sharita Page, you
Yeah,
didn't
sure. I
gain.
see that. Like, it's not necessary because I'm not gonna argue about who gave me my followers because these
It
people are
doesn't matter.
grown.
Listen, I'm just trying to tell you how it went. Roz said, go follow
Okay,
Sharita.
if
You
these are
gained.
hard people, you said because your people follow me. Why aren't your people gone? Why your people still following me?
Roz said, wait, Roz, where's Roz at? I don't see her. Oh, there she go. Because my people over. I'm just talking about how you gained your followers in one night. That was
That's
a
fine. Guess what?
goal.
God is good, honey. They wanted to hear me. Thank you, Lord. Because guess what? Guess what? She called me many. See, this is what y'all don't understand, bro.
Sharita, you funny
Listen,
tonight.
no. Listen, I guarantee she's not going to admit that she called me several times before I got a platform to be on her page with her. Okay? People took a liking to me. I'm
But
not saying
Sharita,
that
it's okay.
but you're
It's
not listening.
okay.
I'm not saying that Ross didn't help me for us being on her platform. I'm saying people already took. I can tell people to go follow whoever, Bronx. I can tell them to go follow you. It does not mean it's going to happen. They have to like you. Is all I'm saying.
They
They,
did. They did. They
so
did
you
like
got
you.
1,000 in 1 week,
But
in 1 day,
you got 1,000 overnight.
right? So did you get 1,000 overnight because somebody told them to go follow you?
No, that's different. That's different.
No, it's not different. That
and it's
means she can
totally
tell everybody to go follow somebody. And I'm saying this. She got that much pull that it can happen to anybody, right? No, it can't.
no.
It happened to me because of people knowing who I was.
It can't happen.
Because I had already been
Exactly.
on her platform.
You know why the people followed you overnight? Because of how you and Roz came about. Because of what the topic you brought to the platform. Because
Right.
you was a
Exactly.
excuse me.
So
Because you was.
so you
But
just answered your own question.
no,
So that
listen to
means
me. You know what I
they
don't like
wanted to hear
about
what I had
people?
to say.
You know what
They
I don't
wanted to
like?
hear me.
You know what I don't like, Sharita? Not you in per se, but give credit where credit is due. It's okay to say, yeah, Roz helped me get my jump
You
start.
just said, Bronx, you just contradicted yourself and
How?
said, you just said they wanted to hear what was going on with
Right.
Tree. Let's
But
be
she
honest.
promoted your
So guess what?
page.
It came. Coco promoted me.
She promoted
Keisha
your
T
page.
promoted me.
She
They was
did.
still, huh?
She promoted your page. You listen. Can you
All
listen
right,
to me for a
all
second?
right. Let's just end it. You're right. She promoted me. I got
She
my
did.
1,000 in 1 night. And guess what? It is what it is.
It is what it is. But I'm just saying you can't take that credit away from her. Because you did gain 1K overnight. That's all I'm saying. It's not wrong with that. Roz
Rock
got
it out.
fucking 13,000 people and her subscribers about talking about one person. That's a talent and a skill. You getting 1K.
You heard what Purpose Driven said?
What she said?
Sharita got 1,000 in 1 night on her other page.
No, we're talking about YouTube, Sharita.
No. On YouTube.
Uh-huh.
My second page.
You got a second
I got
page?
1,000 in 1 night.
I'm just trying to say that if Roz say, listen, y'all, go check. Sharita got a page, and Roz got 1,000 people in the chat.
You know what?
That's,
You know
but
what?
you know what's so crazy that you don't want to give person credit because you promoted 2 people pages and you got them to 1,000 in your live. So how you gonna say that shit?
I promoted 5 people
And
and
you
they
got
got
them
to 1,000.
1,000 in your page on
Yeah,
your platform. You forgot,
absolutely.
huh?
Absolutely. But guess
Uh,
what? And like I tell everybody else, you got to hold that audience down. This is about you. If they don't like them people, they're not going to follow those people. They're not going to listen.
Okay, I'm just saying that. Listen, but you 1K
Absolutely,
overnight,
Jackie. Jackie
nobody
said
ever
you
seen
got
those
them because they
numbers.
like mess. Absolutely. They wanted to hear what I was going to say
Yeah.
about Trees. That's why it happened in one day. Anybody else that get promoted, that's what I'm saying, Bronx. Anybody else that get promoted by anybody and they don't know what they're not going to get 1,000. Everybody want to see what I had to say about Trees.
Right, exactly. Look, everybody she promoted can't hold an audience. That's true. But if Roz say, listen, Sharita is going to have a page, Roz is the person to go to for people to have an influence. She has an influence on over a lot of people in her chat. It's okay that you gain 1K overnight. That is
Absolutely.
odd.
And,
And
and,
that's
and, and, and then told her thank you, but I don't give a damn.
oh
Okay?
my God. Sharita, listen,
Bitch,
all I'm saying.
hold on. Let me tell this smoky eye bitch something. I told this whole thank you over and over when it first happened and after. Bitch, how much credit you need? Bitch, give me credit for running your motherfucking group. Bitch, give me credit by being honest and say you lied and you a fucking scammer. Brooke, I don't give a damn what y'all think. The bitch said she was gonna go over and take from them damn people, and that's my right hand to Jesus. So, bitch, give me credit
What?
for it through. You my right hand to God. Oh, my daddy.
What you putting your right hand up to God for? What did you say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
She said, give credit where it's due. Give me credit for because this lady, it's not one thing that I have said since we have fallen out that she have said, Sharita's telling the truth. She know, like, girl, golly, you want me to give you credit? Bitch, give me credit for not lying, for being honest and say, your ass lying. You lied about, bitch, you was trying to scam them people. And that's on my life. I put it on my dead ass daddy and my husband. That my 4 kids, my right hand to God. This lady tried to scam them people. And I told her I didn't want no part of it. Y'all can believe whatever the fuck
how
y'all
Roz
want
try
to
to
believe.
now we going into a dark
Yeah,
territory.
because she went into that. She went into all
I don't
that.
even see
Give me
Roz
all
in
that.
here.
Girl, go
What
on.
she
You
said? There
big
she
and
go.
you messy. She just messy. I don't give a damn. Listen, this
I can't
lady is
even.
never going to own up to her truth.
How do you think Roz is scamming people, Sharita?
I said what I said. I know exactly what she told me. And that's my right hand to God. She told me what was in the account when it first started happening. Less than a month, they raised $5,000. She called me then. She called me back when it was 7,000. She said, bitch. She said, bitch, that money coming in so fast. I'm going to break you off 2,500. 2,500. I'm gonna give my this 500. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. I said, girl, I'm good. I say, Roz, give to them people. When Roz said that she was gonna give them people $1,000 and she was gonna go down to 5 people, I'm the one that said, keep giving to 10 families, but go to 500. Don't go ahead and bless 10 families. I'm the one. She ain't gonna admit that shit. Fuck y'all think this is? That lady's a fucking liar. And God knows she a liar. And God knows she a motherfucking undercover devil.
But you can't say that yet. It's November the 1st.
But guess what? She let me tell you something, Bronx. Of course she gonna do the motherfucking right thing. Cause I pulled the motherfucking carpet from under her feet. You gotta be crazy as fuck.
So you think Roz was gonna take the money and run off?
And told my truth.
You
like this girl lady talking about what she was gonna give me. You think I'm gonna make that up? Oh, she gonna give me
I believe she was going to give that to you. I think that was honorable that she was going to give you 2,500.
Yeah, it was honorable because I took her motherfucking group. That bitch didn't go in her group not one motherfucking day for months. And then didn't answer nobody inboxes, no nothing. I got all them messing people asking about that shit way before we fell out. And that bitch said, they gonna make me not get their ass shit. I'm tired of them wearing me about this goddamn fund group or whatever the shit they want to call it. I ran that motherfucking group. All of a sudden, she active now since the goddamn fallout and want to post bullshit every goddamn day. That's why I'm motherfucking angry because she's a liar.
But I think it's unfair that people are like holding her to the fire, and it's not even around the time to give out the fund. That's what I was saying.
I think it's unfair for her not to be on here being honest and lying. Okay.
But what's wrong with her giving you $2,500 though?
Huh?
What's wrong with her giving you $2,500?
Because I told her to bless the people. Because like a lot of people said, she should have been blessing them out of her own pockets.
No. But that's dead ass wrong. Let me tell you something, Sharita.
But let me say this, Bronx. How can you tell somebody? If I tell these people like I did if you tell somebody, y'all send in this right whatever, and I'm a blessing. You not blessing nobody. That's some people goddamn money. Like what I did for CC, that wasn't my money. I put money in there. And I blessed her with my own money. That's not my money to give away to nobody else. First of all,
it's not unreasonable to raise money and give back. That's what I don't want to get into.
Baby, is you not hearing what I'm saying? What I'm saying is the Christmas dues was for the people that was donating and was supposed to go back to everybody that donated.
That don't make sense.
Not donate
that don't make sense. That don't make sense. How could you donate to everybody that gave?
But I didn't say everybody. I said it was raised for the people that donated to be a part of the Christmas fund. So if I didn't pay $1 or whatever, why was I needed to get in? I told her, don't worry about me. Just look out for the other people.
Sharita, that's not how that worked though. You know what my problem was with you with that thing, and I'm going to be honest with you. If I got about 10,
so you was on a phone call.
Can you hear me?
I said, was you on that phone call?
Listen to me. Just hear me out. If I'm Roz, I got $10,000 in the bank. She said, "Oh, girl, I'm about to hit you off with $2,500." I'm like, "Okay, no problem." You know what I'm gonna do with that $2,500? I'm gonna pay it forward. Bless my chat, my mods, my subscribers.
See, that's Christmas. What you would do. That's what you would do. But no. That's not what I should have done. Because I blessed my people with my own money, baby.
Nah, Roz,
so let me no. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Bronx. Before even the fallout, baby. Let me tell you how that work, baby. I didn't pay people rent. I done got people hotel with my money. I ain't take nobody money and say, "Oh, let me bless my other people." No, ma'am. That ain't how that work, boo. When you take up any kind of fund day, when you got anything given with a donation, baby, and you don't do the right thing like you said you're supposed to do with that money, they gonna come back on your ass. Period, point blank. Because them people want to know why y'all giving Rita some of my damn money. I even told Rod, these people in my inbox questioning me. I don't want nothing. I say, girl, they need to leave me alone. I'm not, girl, fuck them people. No, I told them don't send me nothing. This was before the fallout, baby.
I don't know, Sharita.
I don't know, bro. I don't give a damn about you. Wasn't on the phone call. I know exactly what I told Roz, baby.
I'm just trying to tell you from my point of view. If I'm Roz,
but your point of view don't make sense. Why would you take somebody else's money to bless them? Girl, please. I'm not sitting there. Oh, pay it for. That's not paying it for it. You pay it for it by your own money. You don't pay it for it with nobody.
When has Latrice ever? When has Latrice ever took out $10,000 and out of her personal bank account and gave it away to 10, 15 families?
Let me ask you a question. So how long you been watching Treese, baby? Because Treese and paid many of people goddamn rent.
I'm talking about at one time.
I don't give a damn what you say. She done done it. She done done it at one time with thousands.
What I'm saying is, so you telling me that she had a Christmas giveaway and she gave away $10,000 to families in need at one time out of her bank account?
Y'all personally know Teresa. Y'all calling ass cook.
Obviously,
you ain't been watching Teresa. Obviously, you ain't been watching her.
I don't.
She definitely have. She definitely have gave away so many people rent
at one time.
I don't give a damn. See, that's what I'm saying. You stuck on a fucking number. Do you not hear yourself, bro?
How much money did Rod say she had in the bank account?
But this is the thing. You talking about $10,000 that she said she ain't even got in the account. Rod said she ain't got number $7,000 in some change.
So $7,000. So
yeah.
Rod is
yeah. So guess what? The reason why she decided to change her mind, because how the fuck she gonna give me 25? How the fuck she gonna give her moderators $500 a piece and then bless 10 damn
because
families?
She didn't tell you how much. She ain't stupid. She ain't tell you the exact amount what was in the bank.
Exactly. So it's all right.
And
so
that
let
was
me
none
tell
of
y'all,
your business to know.
You know what? You just said that. But guess what, Bronx? Mm-hmm. She told the people that she would show them every single Friday the chart and the exact amount.
But she didn't tell you the exact amount.
But guess what? You ain't making sense. If
You
she
feel
showed
left
to
out?
everybody, Bronx,
Yes.
baby. If she
Yes.
showed every Friday
Right.
on the chart that she said she was gonna show, that means everybody was gonna see, even you, the exact amount.
Mm. Okay. All I'm
That's what
saying
that means.
is,
She the one said she was gonna show the damn receipts every damn Friday. I didn't say that.
so what is she? So when is she supposed to give out this
But
money about?
anyway, that's her live. I mean, that's her Christmas fund. So anything else about the Christmas fund, she in the chat, bring her ass up. I
It
follow
is,
her.
Bronx. Stop trying to twist the narrative. I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not.
because
I'm
that's her.
not.
That's her
Sarita.
shit. She even told people, "This my thing." When me and her was cool, this mine. So at the end of the day, I ain't got nothing to do with that money, honey.
That's what everybody is saying and trying to find out about the amounts. It's none of nobody's business what the amount is. How about that? Roz get. I'm pretty sure Roz get hundreds of dollars in her super chat, her super stickers, and probably hundreds of dollars
All
in
right.
Cash App
But guess what?
separated.
What they got to do with her showing
I'm
the
letting
people this?
listen.
But then
She
what
ain't
I'm
got to
saying,
show
why
shit.
can I mean, Bronson, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why nobody didn't hold her accountable for what she said she was gonna do from the very beginning, even before a fallout? She said she was gonna show the chart and the balance every Friday. These people started inboxing me. I had to inbox her. I had to call her and tell her what these people was asking me because she wasn't in her group running her group. Right? So these people wanted to know before a fallout where the fuck they money was at. See, that's what y'all not understanding. This shit didn't just happen when we fell out. We discussed this money, and that's why I say, girl, I don't even want nothing. Because it was already taking a turn already. People had already formulated a group trying to figure out where their money was, honey. This before me and Roz even fell out. See, she not
I'm
gonna be honest
clueless.
and say that.
I'm clueless. Nah, I know about money. Okay, I do. I know about money. And money is like Sharita. Excuse me, Sharita. Roz didn't even have to tell you the exact amount. I'm just keeping it 100. She damn sure didn't have to tell you about the amount that she had in her bank account. She don't have to show and prove to anybody. Okay, I'm not twisting shit, right? I'm not twisting anything. Okay. Um, I'm just saying, all I'm saying is if Roz was saying, listen, Sharita, you my friend. I'm gonna give you $2,500. Sharita being self-righteous. You should have took that money, paid it forward, blessed your chat, blessed your mods. Money goes around on YouTube. Roz get money from super chat, super stickers. People send her money, cash apps. You know, she get a check from what is it called? YouTube. So we don't know how much of money did Roz put in of her personal into their personal account. That's all I'm saying. And a lot of people talking about show me the money. Today is November the 1st. The money will be shown. It will be distributed out around the time Roz says she's going to distribute it out. I'm just saying Roz don't have to tell no one the exact amount. These are donations that people are making from Cash App. That's all I'm saying. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Calling her a scammer, I don't believe that, right? If she says she's going to hit Sharita off, she hit Sharita off. Why would Sharita have a problem with someone hitting her off? I have a guest coming. I don't know who this is. Let's just hope this person is a reasonable, decent person. Okay. Hello.
Hi, it's
Hi. How you
Shonda.
doing? Hi. Hi,
Hi,
Shonda.
how
How are
are
you?
you?
I'm
I'm new
fine.
to
Thank
this.
you.
Bronx, I listen to you a lot.
Yes. Thank you.
I listened to you from the beginning. This is my first time coming up. Sharita, I know you're here. Hello to you, Sharita. I listen to Roz and everybody else.
Right. Yes. So what's on your mind? Hello? Hello? Is she still there? Rat face, why you worried about that money? Who you calling rat face? Like y'all coming over here with the stupidest, dumbest shit ever. It just makes no sense how y'all just come over here and say, like, I don't understand, like, what's the point? Any real person that know about money and how money works and how money goes around know that Roz ain't no fucking scammer. Any real person know that how are you back, Shonda?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, go ahead. You was on mute, I think,
Oh,
for
I'm
a
sorry. I
second.
don't know how that
It's
happened.
okay.
I was like, do you think?
It's okay.
A little nervous. So I'm up here and I'm just listening to everything. At first, I was like, this girl's super crazy. Just listening to Sharita, and that's just my
Mhm.
opinion. Everybody has
Yes.
an opinion, right? Um, and Bronx, I listen to you. I love
Thank you.
your opinion and your
Thank you.
perspective on.
You keep going out, Shonda. You going out, Shonda.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
I can hear you better. Yes.
Okay, so I definitely listen to you, and I like hear you speaking, and you give things on a different perspective.
Yes.
Which I can definitely appreciate because it helped me understand things a little bit better after listening to everybody.
Yes. Thank you.
Just for tonight, I'm gonna just say this, and forgive me if I'm wrong. This is just my opinion.
Okay.
After listening to tonight's live, Sharita was a little bit, at first she thought she was dead on. A little bit lost me with the whole Treese thing and how Treese give back to her supporters and it's all her money.
Right.
No,
Right.
I totally have to disagree on that.
Okay.
On a perspective of thinking that what Roz is doing is a fraud and what Treese is.
You going out, Shonda.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
Okay.
sorry that this is happening. Just on the perspective that what Treese is doing is okay and what Roz is doing is a scam. I totally disagree.
Right.
A donation is a donation.
Thank you.
It's like when you go into politics, how you allocate your money is how you allocate your money. That's why people donate it. When you walk into Wawa and they say, do you want to give a penny to sum your total to in the dollar? And we're going to, donate it. They can't allocate how you going to spend that money. You just donated it.
Right.
So it's now how Wawa want to spend that money.
Right.
So I think it's all in that same aspect. And I don't think everybody understands that, but I in a sense I get it when two people are beefing and you want to hold a foot to the fire and everything that they do and say is so crucial.
Yes.
I guess that's how everybody looks at it.
I think so too. Like, because Sharita said that Latrice have given her personal money. How do you know that, Sharita?
Yeah, like we're not checking bank statements.
Right.
We can't do all of that. So we can't say that. But what I can say is when it comes to donations and everything like that, you don't have intel detail to everything.
Right.
So and
no,
also,
I agree, Shonda.
Oh, well, thank you.
I do agree wholeheartedly. Yes, I do.
But that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to say too much because I'm new to this. But thank you for letting me on your panel.
Listen, look in D Shelton. Listen, I know how to bring my voice up and down. I'm trained like that. Okay, D Shelton. I just said before, if you don't like what you're hearing, you can leave. Like, how you going to tell me how to run my platform? Like, that's a bit self-righteous, like I don't take well to that. So I just ignore it because I see a lot of people telling me what to do, how to do it. And I said before, you're not going to tell me who to drop. You're not going to tell me who to block. I'm not. Did I drop the link? I'm trying to drop the link. I did drop the link. I'll drop it again. You still there, Shonda?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, because the chat, I had to address some issues. Like, it's just not going to happen where people tell me how to conduct and run a platform. I'm not doing that. I was waiting to drop the link for somebody to come up here, but I appreciate Diego. I appreciate Nessa. Let's see who's this. She is a troll. Okay. Hello, welcome to the chat.
Hi, Bronx. How you doing?
Hi, I'm finding yourself. How you doing, Nessa?
I'm doing well. I'm a Rise Squad supporter.
Thank you for coming to the chat.
I'm not a troll.
No. No, I was reading feed comment. She's talking about somebody else.
Okay.
I'm sorry, real quick. I'm going to drop down. You have
okay, Shonda, thank you.
Have a good night.
I appreciate you coming up here. Come back again.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night. Hey, Nessa, what's on your mind?
This is for Sharita.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to disrespect your chat or your live. But shut the fuck up, bitch. You mad because you kicked the fuck out. You ain't getting shit, ho. Now move the fuck on. And that's all I got to say. Have a good night, Bronx.
You see what I be saying? There she go. So they have things to say. I'm waiting for let me see, did I drop the link again? I think I dropped a link for somebody. If I'll wait a little bit longer to go to link, if you want to come up, you come up. I just feel like, the chat we get off the hook. I don't even like pay attention to the comments that don't make sense. Like, you know, Bronx is twisting the narrative. I'm just laying it out on the line. If you was to go and talk to people that know how to handle money in real time, even if Roz was a scammer, she wasn't trying to like not. She was paying her due diligence. If she offered Sharita and told Sharita she was going to give her $2,500, maybe she had more than enough in donations. We don't know if it came from the donations from the Christmas fund or from Roz putting her own money in. Y'all don't know what she did. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Y'all don't know how Roz made it happen. That's all I'm saying. Like, Sharita, thank you for coming up here and voicing your opinion. It's just like, sometimes it's okay to hear things from a different perspective. That's all I got to say about that. Here we go. Here we go. There go Fee. Hi, Fee.
Hey, Bronx.
Hi. Thank you
Hey.
for coming back.
Oh, you welcome. I just wanted her to let whatever she wanted to let off her chest. I ain't get up there on your panel the first time to argue, or anything like that. We definitely will talk, text or whatever, we will definitely talk because there's no ill feelings. I actually wanted to get back on and just say that, people with I think a blind person can pretty much see what's going on here. How can Sharita get on here and say that Miss Roz is a scam artist because she wanted to bless her with $2,500 at the same breath saying I ran her group? This is why she wanted to bless you. But you want to change the narrative up and try to act like because you're not a part of the sister circle anymore, the one that was approving all the posts. Then now Miss Roz is a scam artist. Now everybody was in your inbox asking you about money that they donated. That doesn't even make sense. How you give a donation and then you and somebody who don't have nothing to do with the Christmas fund, supposedly, you're in her inbox asking about your money, but you gave the donation. That does not even make sense. I'm gonna need her to show some receipts of people asking you about their money before you called Miss Roz a scam artist. Before you called Miss Roz a scam artist, everybody was perfectly fine with their donation towards the sister circle. Everybody was perfectly fine. Then the minute you got on your platform, you wanted to run with the narrative that everybody else was seeing out here. All the people that dislike Miss Roz, you wanted to run with that narrative. So people gonna say, "Oh, here go Fee defending Miss Roz again." I mean, the truth is the truth. I just get tired of people just saying anything and people just running with it. That don't even make no sense. You were the main administrator, but you're so offended because somebody tried to bless you with $2,500. You call that a scam? If Ms. Roz collected 7,000, 10,000, however much she collected, it ain't nobody business because she's gonna do what she's supposed to do with it.
Hold on, boo. There's somebody named Q coming up here. Let's see who it is, and if it's not.
Q is a good supporter.
Okay, thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Hey, Q.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm okay, and you?
Welcome to the chat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, but I donated. I'm just gonna put that out there. I donated $30, and when this all first started, it was supposed to go to what we donated to was mothers who was less fortunate for their Christmas. That was it. That was all. Okay, that's when the money started rolling in. We donated for mothers with kids that were less fortunate. Period. Point blank. Okay. As it started going in and the money rolling in and the money is rolling in and you're donating your money, then it was said, "Oh, I'm going to bless my moderators and me." And she said under her breath, "And me." But people had already given their money. They didn't have an option as to whether they wanted to donate to her moderators or to her. You see what I'm saying? So I really feel like people are upset because they're saying that, they donated, for a particular reason to give to, the people that was in that sister circle who needed help. And that's what she said. She didn't say her moderators, and she damn sure didn't say herself.
So so you have a problem with the way the money is being handled, and it's not even.
Oh, I most definitely do, because you know why? Because she also told us in the beginning.
She as in Roz.
As in Roz, because Roz told us that she was gonna let us know how much money was in the pot each week. She was gonna do this. We was all gonna be involved. She said she was opening up a separate account just for that money to go in, so she wouldn't mix and mingle it with hers. And she was going to tell us how much money was going in. None of that has happened. So this is where the issue lies. You can't take money from people under one thing. That's just like me ordering something from, Macy's or something, and they just give me what they want to give me. You can't do that. You paid for, you donated, paid. I don't care if it's call it what you want to call it. You put your money in for one thing, and that's what you expect to get back in return. We put our money in to give to less fortunate people. That's it, and that's all.
But you are aware that her moderators are part of the sister circle and has donated.
I'm sorry, it was not specific to moderators. She did not say that in the beginning.
No, but I'm just saying we donated. I paid mine.
No, I don't care who donated.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm just speaking on who she said she was going to give the money to. She wasn't going to say, "Oh, I'm going to set aside $5,000 for my moderators, and then I'm going to give the rest to the people that's less fortunate." That's not what was said in the beginning. What was said in the beginning was that she was going to give it to less fortunate.
Here go the queen. I don't care what nobody
says.
Who
is the queen? Who is the queen? Well, no, we're all queens, baby. She ain't on no pedestal, baby.
She is tonight.
She is not.
You stay where you want
to be on a panel with that thing. Thank you. But when this lady came up here, I just have to come and make a correction.
I'm done because you're a big fat fucking liar.
Oh, here we go.
Your mother. Okay, listen. The reason why, Bronx, because I wasn't going to come up here because people asked me not to, right? But when this lady came up, I felt the need to give an explanation. When I started getting the donations, it was in my best interest to show everybody everything, right? To get a separate account. When I got to my bank, they said that I could not open a separate account just for the donations, right? So what I did is I had a savings account already set up. I said, let me take my money, put it all in my money market, and let me only keep the money that's being donated in my Cash App and Zelle to the savings, because in order for me to get a separate account, it would have to be set up under a business name, all this different stuff, right? So I did what I felt was easiest for me to do. Now, I work Monday through Friday, every day, all day. When the names and stuff start rolling in, I end up having to get somebody to help me because I actually bit off more than what I could chew, right? This is what I wanted to explain to this lady. So when that was just up here, right, saying that she was upset because when I first announced it, I definitely included the moderators. I definitely included that I was going to bless the moderators because I feel like everybody can use a little help at Christmas time. Needy family, single, whatever it may be, right? So I definitely mentioned that to the group when I first talked about it, right? And the only reason why I didn't do a weekly update is because it was too much for me. So I dropped the ball on that. Like, I will hold myself accountable for not being more transparent. So when I went into the bank, I said, give me everything from my savings, because I know that in that savings, everything was moved there that came from Cash App and Zelle only, right? That was the only account that I could use unless I wanted to open up a business account and I didn't have what I needed to do so. So I had a safe place where I didn't have my money mixed up with it. I used my checking and my money market account as my savings just throughout this process, right?
Yes.
So when this lady gets up here and says she donated and I never mention my moderators, that's not true. I've been mentioning my moderators from the word go. I did say that it's going to help needy families, but I feel like even if we're well off, everybody needs a little help sometime, even the strongest person. So I knew that I didn't know everybody personally. So I wasn't going to be able to distinguish who was in a great need or not, right? Because everybody paid. So my goal was everybody paid $30, Bronx. Now listen, this is where the gift, and it's not from me, it's from the Roz Squad, right? I never said this was money from Rosalind. I said this is a group effort, and this is something that the Roz Squad is doing to help out each other in the sister circle, right?
Yes.
So everybody paid $30. I wanted to give 1,000. That didn't work out. So I said, I'll do 500. Everybody that contributed $30 will walk away with a $475 gift, right? I think that that's a blessing. I think that that's a blessing. So everybody named that's in that hat, although they paid 30, they will still walk away with enough to go provide the dinner, the decor, gifts, whatever they choose to buy, because I'm not going to be chasing people around to see what they're doing. Once I give it, it's gone. They do whatever. I don't care if they took it and paid a bill. It didn't matter to me. I just wanted to be able to give somebody something extra. And I thought that it was a good idea. Now, Sharita tried to assassinate it because I simply told her that I needed to separate from her. Sharita know it got ugly. I stayed on the phone with Sharita for about 45 minutes. And I explained to her to run her platform, I was going to run mine, right? When she went on her platform and insinuated that people were untrustworthy, and she said, you would be surprised. And I mean, everybody. I took offense, and it was on my mind all that day. So when I seen Sharita in my chat, I confronted her.
Okay.
It was a yes or no question. She did not have, Sharita has the memory of an elephant, right? Like she always go back and say dates and time and all this stuff, right? So she didn't have to go verify anything. She just wasn't expecting for me to confront her. So that was her door open to turn into this fight with me. That was the door that I cracked the door open, and she ran through it like a bull. And that was her reason to attack me, assassinate my name, to do all this stuff to me. And it's been going on thus far. And the only reason why Sharita is willing to have these conversations and go through what she's going through, because she knows she tortured me and Feast through our babies, right? She couldn't find dirt on us, our dirt on our children. So she started poking fun at my son's death, that his head was blew off. That wasn't the case. My son didn't get shot in the head, right? She said, I'm going to force her to listen to her son's voice. I have a phone that I can't turn on. I have messages in my phone message is full, right? Because I don't want to hear the message that I know that my son probably left me on my voicemail. So I haven't cleared my voicemail in over a year. But you're going to force me to listen to my son's voice, and then you're going to brag and say that you're getting paid for his video. But now that we're talking about writing these letters, which we already have, I've already started. I got a professional person to help me out because I want my words to be clear and legible, right? Like I'm not the best letter writer, but I have people around me that understand what this lady has done to me, right? So now that we're talking about this, now all of a sudden she wants to say that we're wrong. No, she was wrong. I don't have to see my son on your damn video. This is why I struck her channel. And I'm sorry I'm yelling, you guys, but these people took something so beautiful. It's not benefiting me. I go punch a clock to work to pay my bills. Everybody in my house work, Bronx. Everybody. My children are not having to pay anything, but I just told them today because they use a lot of washing powder. So now I'm like, you guys buy your own washing powder. Everybody got an income. You guys, I'm gonna take a little bit off my list, right? Like, we're gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm a regular mom at the end of the day, right? So she took something beautiful and she turned it into something wicked, and she used it as a weapon to assassinate my character. Now, some people look at me and say I'm a scammer. I can't stand that label, but I'm not gonna. Let me tell you guys something.
You're not a scammer.
I've been through something, the hardest thing ever in life, right? At first, I let that whole thing about being a scammer affect me. Like, it really hurt me because I'm far from that. That's not the truth about me, right? But then I'm like, okay, Roz, you've been through worse. You're walking through worse. Like, don't even trip, right? Don't even trip. But who kept it going? Now, Ashanti, that's up under Sharita thumb, put up my grandbaby beautiful picture yesterday when she was in pre-K, right?
Yep.
And then put a picture next to her saying that my granddaughter is beautiful on that picture. Beautiful little chocolate baby doll, right? Because I felt like that picture was always a beautiful picture of her, right?
And it was.
They are beautiful.
But if Sharita told that broad not to do it, she wouldn't do it. Shanti used to follow me. But see, Sharita likes to throw, now that she know that we got this information about those coaches, now she wants to try to act like she's not trying to be with the mess, and she's trying to move on to bigger and better and be, I'm gonna go to the police. We should have been to the police on you.
Right.
Somebody called me 212 times the other day. Sharita just called me day before yesterday. What she want, I don't know. Because I refuse to have a conversation with her. It's nothing more to be said. You could have walked away like an adult woman. We could have said hi and bye, and that would have been it. Because she was like trying to take over. She wanted everything to be Roz and Rita. I worked too hard to build my platform, myself, and I just didn't want to share what I built. So I told her, you go build it. I done gave you a head start. I've already helped you get an audience in front of you. And then she divided the audience, which I'm thankful, because I don't like fake people around me anyway. So those people that went over there on the side of Sharita, I thank God for them being removed every day. Every day. Because it wasn't no love there. It wasn't genuine love between them and I, because if it was, they wouldn't be as hateful. You see people on there calling me the devil, talking about this, talking about that. Oh, she could just die. She's gonna die online. You don't see nobody in my chat talking that ill, going so low, the way that Sharita and her chat does, the way that Ashanti does. These people act like I'm a devil, and I still don't wish no harm on these people. I just say that I'm going to make everybody aware of exactly who Sharita is, not to hurt her son, but to give them a heads up what type of monster they are finna be dealing with when it comes to dealing with that child, right? Because this is what she did to me, and she didn't have no remorse. She didn't give a damn. She still talk about my son's death as if it's not hurtful, as if, oh, she was crying, good for her. Girl, I cry all the time. My daughter was crying today. Girl, we gonna cry for the rest of our life because we miss him. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. No, I understand.
It's normal.
It is.
People is crazy.
It's not. Roz, so
Yes.
it's November the 1st, and I just because it's you know YouTube longer than me, and it's like I guess the sweeps around this time, it's the holidays. I just wanted to confirm when you're going to distribute the Christmas fund to the
It's gonna be, I wanted it to be the first week. My son's anniversary of death is this Sunday.
Okay.
So I'm thinking the following week, that probably Friday after that, is gonna be our Christmas giveaway. I'm gonna announce it, but I'm gonna get through Myron's candlelight visual on Sunday. And then after that is the Christmas giveaway. And then it's Thanksgiving. And then we'll just keep on, doing that, because I'm even gonna go feed the homeless. We have decided as a group that whatever money is left, that that we can go feed the homeless the day after Thanksgiving. So I got a lot of things coming up. They just have to allow me to get there. I just did Halloween with my grandbabies and my family. So now that's over. So now I can move on to the next event, which is Honor and Myron's Life on the 6th. And then after that, the following weekend will be our Christmas giveaway.
Okay.
And then after, we'll just keep it, in a timeline.
Okay, because I was asking you because a lot of people are coming up here and just calling you a scammer, and you haven't even gave out the money yet.
No, but I definitely am, and I'm gonna give it away so cheerful. I have a backdrop. I got all type of pretty Christmas stuff. I got me a pretty red and white dress. I'm gonna make it so beautiful. I even want my granddaughters, the little ones, my twins. I want them in big pretty dresses, and they're gonna pull the names, and we're just gonna have a blessed day. Like, it's gonna be a blessing to be a blessing to everybody. Like whoever name is pulled, they're gonna get it. I'm even gonna pray about it because I know it's a few people. And this is another thing, Bronx. You guys have to pay attention. Now, Sharita have people that tell her everything that's going on in the sister circle, right?
Yes.
If she really wanted to resolve this problem and really move on about her way, then she would say, hey, these are the people, that's telling me stuff. I'm tired of hearing about it. I want to move on. I would get rid of those people, take the ammunition out of their hands, right? I will put those people out of my group that's giving her the information. She would not be privy to nothing that's going on in the sister circle that could affect her or bother her, and we can actually move on. But see, she wants to hold on to them people because she still wants to be in there being messy. Curiosity kills the cat. Like, we could have been dead at this. I told them, like, give me the people that's in my group that's bringing you information that's causing you to be upset every day, because we gonna say what we want to say in that group. I'm not gonna tell the Raw Squad if they have an opinion about a video that it's not welcome here. Nope, we're gonna say what we want to say. And if it hurts you, then you're not even welcome in here. So that's a personal problem to me.
Yeah, I agree.
So while she was up here, I wanted somebody to say that, because I'm just like, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself, but why do you still? Sharita has a group, right? I've never even seen the title of the group. I've never been over there. I'm not worried about it. I wish that she would give me that same energy and just forget that I exist. Just forget about me, period.
Yeah, no, I agree. She said she was going to end it, so.
Yeah, because them coaches is going to be notified only because she's embarrassed, and she should be.
Yeah.
She didn't think that we were going to copy the clips. You didn't think that we was going to screen record your videos. You went and found a distasteful picture of Feast's baby. He's 8 years old. Yeah. Like, what did you gain from that? Other than the fact that you wanted to humiliate his mother or make her feel some type of way. And you think we finna give you a pass?
Right.
Girl, you don't get no pass. You done cross all type of boundaries with me.
Right.
Me too. It's over with. I don't got nothing to say to her.
Exactly. Now, what the police tell her today? Nothing. What they gonna say? The police ain't finna be bothered with this.
Right. I agree.
So it is what it is. I
need to show the police when she said that crazy stuff about my daughter and my son in a sexual manner. That's what she needs to show the police, because that's predatory behavior.
Exactly. Your daughter's 20, your baby is 8, and she's making those type of accusations. And this what I can't stand. We come over here and we tell you guys exactly what everybody has heard and seen, and we give you our advice, our opinion on it, right? Yeah. These people go create a story that has no merit to it. It ain't nobody heard me say it. Ain't nobody then saw me do it. But they will go spin a story and try to make it stick to the wall. Mm-hmm. Oh, Rosalind is not working. Oh, Rosalind is doing this. Listen, ain't been in my.
He got AIDS.
Oh, Feast got AIDS. And that Feast, I'm going to tell you something. You need to record that lady Kim. You need to make a police report, because that is definitely defamation. Start with the police. Give them a copy of her saying that about you. And you can actually sue her. And you can send a copy to YouTube, because she cannot use this platform to smear that type of information about somebody. Now, what if somebody you dated saw that video and end up saying they wanted to seek vengeance on you, Feast, although we know it's not true. But just think how people brains may work, right? That's just like if they say, Roz, you got AIDS, and one of my children's father or somebody I've been intimate with, right, see that video and want to do something to me because now they're scared that if I have it, then I probably gave it to them. You know what I'm saying? Out of being malicious or holding back information, right? That's a serious offense, Feast.
It definitely, that's what I said earlier today to Bronx. I said at this point, I feel like people are breaking the law with their commentary. It's not even funny no more. You know, it's not even funny no more.
It's not. It was never funny, but that definitely was horrible. And she says it with her chest. So file a police report because that is slander. It is defamation. It can cause bodily harm. It was done with ill malice intent. You know, it's one thing to have information on a person because you want to know who this person you're talking to, who they are, right? But that was done with malice, and it was definitely a crime.
I went and looked for the video today because I did want to get that clip, but she took it down. So.
See how they do stuff and take it down, do stuff. Every video I've ever put out is still on my page because I'm not coming from a hateful place. I'm just telling people what I saw, what I heard, and we're gonna, elaborate on it. That's it.
These people in the chat, I let them rock.
Renee, what are you saying? Wait, hold on.
But the lady jumped down when I approached her. See, a liar don't like to be confronted. Now, why didn't you stay up so I can explain everything that you were just saying about me, about your $30? Why did you run like that? Like, that's obvious that you're a liar and you don't even believe yourself. Huh?
Right. And Stania, you say Fees neither confirms or denies the allegations, in my opinion. I mean, I don't have
denied it several times, but
I don't have to. Why would I speak? Why would I have to come on here and defend something so heinous? That's ridiculous to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that, y'all sound ridiculous at the end of the day. What I look like getting on here screaming somebody got AIDS and I ain't never seen nothing about they doctor records. I'm not defending that. And I don't have to give y'all anything. I don't have to rebuttal about any of this. Right. Just like they said, go take an AIDS test. I don't have to do that. Who are these people? They are no fucking body. Excuse me.
Exactly. I get it. I get you, Fees.
I agree.
I get you.
I appreciate both Zachary's waking up. I appreciate you, Ross. I'm looking forward to see what you have in the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
And I know that it's going to be off the hook. You going to wear a tiara?
No, but I'm gonna be really cute, and I have a really cute backdrop. I got a cute backdrop. I'm just gonna make it really festive because I'm not gonna let these people take something so good and make it into something so ugly. I may even have Christmas cookies, so I'm gonna see.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty. I can see you doing a nice spread, and I'm really looking forward to that. I
believe that they know that it's gonna be beautiful. That's why they're trying to destroy it before it even happens. Asking people to get their money back and all this stuff like that, but you have a small few, like you said, that need to go. So it's a good thing that you put her on your platform to separate the weirdos from the
what was the real ones that came up. What was her name, Fees?
Q.
It was Q. What Q?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find her because she'll be hiding in the cut trying to. But all the time she ain't cool. I'm gonna find her because she gotta go.
She probably still in the sister circle. They so angry. It's ridiculous how angry they is. And how you donate $30, but you feel so scammed where you get on here calling somebody be this, be that. You lied, be $30. You talking about $3 $10 bills? Like, y'all sound crazy. If y'all didn't want to donate it, if y'all feel like, if y'all felt like if it was any malice to Ms. Roz's Christmas donations or whatever, then why did y'all do it in the first place? Like, why did y'all do it? Nobody made y'all do it. Y'all pushed the cash app and hit the button, and now y'all got somebody else telling y'all something, so y'all feel some type of way. Now that sounds retarded to me. Like, I just don't understand how grown people can sit up and really take everything that this girl's saying wholeheartedly, and she ain't did nothing but lie. Like, nothing but lie. All you have to do is listen.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
Sharita is a big old liar. And Emma said, now you're gonna kick Q out sad. I don't give a damn how sad it is. Q got to go.
Period.
If you not a supporter or you not somebody that's for me, why do you want to be around me? I don't
Right.
Exactly.
understand. Get
Right.
on. You got to go, boo.
That's
They want
true.
you to feel bad for not allowing people in your space that's trying to destroy you. Like they're
Exactly.
not normal. They're not normal at
Exactly.
all.
Exactly. They not, but they gotta go. Who is that? Nessa. Look at Nessa. Nessa be ready to girl. Look at
Yeah,
Nessa.
and that's been going in on the I been watching the comments. Mhm.
Hey, you
These
guys, I'm setting up my laptop because I wanted to come live on my channel, but I guess I'll have to do it tomorrow for members only because it's taking me through so many steps to just get it up and running.
I
Okay.
appreciate you, I appreciate you, Roz, coming up here, and Fee for coming up here in the
Yeah.
panel. I appreciate you. I'm really looking forward to
I
your
appreciate
giveaway.
Feast for knowing the truth because
Mm.
people will try to, play us against each other. Oh, Feast, you kissing Roz, but oh, Feast, I'm not doing none of that. Like,
Yeah.
Feast ain't doing none of that. It's just a mutual respect that we have for
Right.
one another. Like, I have just as much respect for Feast as she have for me.
That's
Ain't no
right.
more, no less. You know what I'm saying? So all that manipulation and all that wordplay is so stupid.
It
Oh,
is.
stupid.
It is stupid. I agree, Roz. Thank you, Roz. You know.
And see, they mad because I'm not weak minded. I'm not finna sit up and let nobody just feed me with a whole bunch of lies and I be like, oh, she is a scam artist. You're right. You know, like they mad because I have my own mind. Period. Y'all cannot tell me somebody a scam artist and she ain't never showed nothing to be a scam artist about. Like
Yeah,
y'all
they
just
jumped. They
making up
jumped
all
the
this
gun.
stuff.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
jumped the gun. Because I'm like, if I was scammer, why wouldn't I just disappear off all the platforms, take the money and run? That's a scammer. I'm here
Right.
every day. The only thing I wasn't able to do, I bit off more than I could chew by keeping everybody updated with every little bitty detail because working and taking care of my household, y'all know that comes first. So if I didn't have time or I'm exhausted or I'm doing several things, I kind of bit off more than I could chew. So Q was right on that, right? Like I said,
But that's what I said. When Shrita even mentioned that, I said that in the chat. I said, well, maybe because she has a life and she wasn't able to keep up with the names every Friday. That's a lot of work when you're dealing with all these people putting money in. You know, and I just said that when Shrita
300 and
yelled that
something
loud.
people.
Yeah, she
300
yelled
and
that
something
like
people.
she's making a point. That's no point. There's
It's
no
no
point
point.
at all.
I bit off more than I could chew. I even paid my best friend to help print out the names and cut them up for me because even with me working right now, by the time I come home, get dinner on, or get us something to eat and get my shower and stuff, either I'm going to run alive or I'm going to relax. You know, like I got to have some downtime. I'm pushing 50. Like I can't keep going. Sometimes I have to debrief, you know, like be kind to myself. So I kind of bit off more than I could chew on that part. And I was even willing to apologize to the lady, right? But at the same time, I had an explanation for her. I wanted to give that to her because just in case anybody else was wondering, this is what happened. I bit off more than what I could chew.
She don't want to hear no explanation. She just want to be mad.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, me, Feast, I don't mind. I don't mind holding myself accountable, you know, for something that didn't go as planned. So it's okay.
Well, this chat was off the hook. They had every opportunity to say something decent, and the people who had your attention, they just, in typical fashion, say the dumbest, nastiest, most downright hateful stuff.
That's the Sharita squad.
You know?
They all come from a very dark, yucky, slimy place, and they can't have an adult conversation.
Right,
That's
can't.
her whole squad. When you see Kissed by the Sun and everybody in here that rock with the Roz squad, we are intelligent women. We can articulate ourselves and cut you just as deep without having to say all that other stuff. You know, like wishing death on people, wishing people pass away online. Like nobody wants that. I want everybody to be okay, you know.
You know what I mean? These people that said I might not make it out of dialysis. I just turned YouTube off. I just turn it off when I'm at dialysis listening to it because it's like utterly ridiculous. You know,
it is.
I've never said anything wishing death on nobody on this platform. Like, how low will a person go to get their point across?
Exactly.
Exactly.
They'll go real low. I rebuke them, Feast, when I hear them saying that I'm going to pass away online and this hold in my chest. I just go into prayer. I rebuke them in the name of Jesus. I send that whatever their wishes for me to return to sender. I have a strong faith in God. Like I said, God get me up and breathing every day.
That's right.
I believe in him, and I don't, I rebuke them and keep it moving. That's just what we got to continue to do.
I
Thanks.
agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
thanks.
I just like to thank both of y'all for coming up here and, ending the live with your beautiful commentary. Thank you, Roz. Thank you,
And thank
Fee.
you, Bronx, for clearing it up because earlier it was I wanted to look at a live you did because Feast kind of felt attacked. And I was listening to Feast live
Yeah.
and I was just like, I wanted to get some understanding of that because one thing that I do know from getting to know Feast is that she's a very stand up, honest person. And she's just stating facts only. Like, she's not coming here to create a false narrative about nobody because she doesn't like them or anything like that. So, when you did that live earlier, I'm just glad to see that you and Feast are able to still hold a good conversation. So whatever happened that cleared it up, I'm so delighted to
Thank
see
you.
it.
I will definitely talk to Fee, personally, because I think it was just a lot of misunderstanding. And that's one thing I don't want to leave here with Fee having the wrong idea of what I was trying to get at, or what I was trying to say. Thank
Okay.
you,
Yeah.
Roz.
Appreciate that.
I
Appreciate that.
appreciate that. I
Okay,
appreciate
well, you
both of
guys
you.
have a wonderful night,
Have
and
a
I will
good
see
night.
you guys
All right, you
tomorrow for
too.
different
Thank you.
live.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, Fee.
All right, Bronx. I will
Fee,
definitely talk to you.
I'm calling tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, that's cool. I was just about to say, hit me up, boo.
I'm definitely going to hit you up tomorrow. So I'll talk to you later.
All right. I can tell
Okay.
your voice done got deep, honey. You tired.
I
You an
am.
early bird anyway.
I know Zachary is up too. So I'm going to
Okay.
say good night to the chat. Good night, chat. And thank you for coming by. And I'll talk to y'all on Friday.
All right. Good night.
All right. Good night.